You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneakyg podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
After W, you already know it's the man in the flesh. Let's go Giants! Ow! Mr. Giants on top, you already know.
Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneakyg Man merch. So please, check it out, dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's replica trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneakyg, bud! Let's go Giants! Oh! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneakyg, man. How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. I am doing. Anybody heard anything special going on? Anything special that anybody knows about that they just want to share with me by any chance? Okay, yeah, y'all know I'm kidding. I know I'm kidding. Okay, so yeah, we got a lot of ground to cover today. Man, you know, I back in the day, they would call it Black Monday. And I never liked that. I'll be honest, I never liked that. But yeah, it's a lot of Giant fans are saying, "Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day." And it's one of those things that it was expected. I am no way surprised of the results of today. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. No way surprised. The thing is, I feel bad that they gave him an extra day. I felt bad that they thought he thought maybe, just maybe. Nope. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. A lot of you I know are saying it's long overdue. I know some of you are taking a scene out of Sister Act 2, Oh Happy Day. Okay, guys, I just want to just kind of keep it. I want to give you guys a heads up, okay? That these are people, okay, and they have jobs, they have families. I mean, it's one of those. It's kind of bittersweet for me. Even when I wanted a coach to be fired, I wanted McAdoo to be fired. I did not like what he did to Eli. I did not like what he did. Actually, mainly what he did to Eli. I mean, that was jacked up. It was one of those unforgivable acts, if you will. So, hold on, I'm just trying to share this with a lot of people. Well, so now the search goes on. It now let's back up a little bit. Right after the game, that atrocious loss we took to and I swear I just said that. Right, so we take it back from Sunday when we lost to Washington, which it was a joke. I mean, that's just the best way to put it. It was a joke. And I was hoping that there was a chance that we could beat Washington. I felt our defense could have kept Heineke in check. And I felt our offense could have just stuttered our way in the end zone a couple times to possibly give us our 5th win of the season. Boy, was I wrong. So Monday came, and it didn't take too long for Gettleman to retire. And I know a lot of Giant fans aren't happy with the fact that Gettleman was allowed to retire. He wasn't fired. And I just don't know the difference, because retiring is the same thing as quitting. Basically, he's quitting for good by retiring. So I don't know what the difference. I don't know if he gets a retirement package. I don't know. I think regardless, with his career in the NFL, he is going to get some kind of a pension. Shoot, this thing is not working for me right now. And we all knew Gettleman was going to get fired. We were 19-49 in the years that he took over. Didn't even touch the playoffs. Didn't even come near the playoffs. Didn't even get a whiff of any kind of success that we were expected to get in 2017 when he came aboard. No, yeah, because was it 2018? I'm sorry, 2018. Hold on a sec. It's a money and benefit thing. Yeah, but I think he would have received that regardless, I think. Because I know if you have X amount of years in the NFL as a player, I don't know about front office, but if you get X amount of years in the NFL, you get some kind of benefit regardless. And then you fast forward today. I came home I was watching Party and Interruption, and breaking news: Joe Judge fired as coach of the New York Football Giants. I immediately went to my phone, and as soon as I grabbed my phone, my home dog Aunt called me, and I'm like, I just read it. And he was like, he is gone. I have mixed feelings. I'm going to be honest with you all. I had mixed feelings on his firing, because I think that's the old school in me. You got to remember, I'm part of football where Seifert and, Shula, Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher. I mean, you have these coaches that been in the trenches for years. When you have coaches that are on the job for at least 5 to 8 years before they get fired. When they get fired, that means they pissed off somebody. And I just don't understand how quickly we let coaches go this time around. Especially if they're not given the full reins or allowed to give their input on the type of players that they want to get. I don't know. I mean, again, I guess I'm just old school to that fact. So there are okay. So let's backtrack here real quick. And I'm reading your comments. Big Blue Feed, what's up, Danny? I see you. Aunt Luke, Tom's World, Carlson, I see you. Nick, just popping in. So when Coughlin left his last year, and we were still 6-10. Austin, I see you. Offensively, when Coughlin's last year, we were still a top 10 offense. It was our defense that was lacking. Hold on. And I'll get to that in a sec. McAdoo's first year, we were top 26 in offense. And still mustered enough to get in the playoffs. And then that next year, when he was fired, we were 31. 2017, we were 3-13. I think we were 2-13 going into the last game. Spags got his one win as a head coach that year. And then when Pat Shurmur came in, that was the year, I want to say that was the year we drafted Barkley the first year. Sorry, Aunt, we needed a running game, so I see why they got Barkley. And then the following years when they got Jones. Those 2 years combined, we went 8-24. You're not going to, it's. And then now these 2 years with Judge going 10-23. I don't know what the future holds for us, guys. I'm going to be honest. I don't even know who the candidates are. I saw the list of candidates for the GM. So I'm assuming they're going to go with the GM first, and then they're going to go with, the coach. I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to. Oh, no wonder there's nothing in there. I poured it all in here. I do not like rebuilding. I do not like rebuilding at all. Yeah, Nick, that's what I'm guessing as well. That's what I'm guessing as well. Because that's what he did when he let Reese go. He let the new GM select the new head coach. And Danny, those are some good names. Out of those, Byron has not been. He does not have. He does not have head coaching experience. I think it's time that we pick somebody with head coaching experience. It didn't work with McAdoo. It definitely didn't work. I mean, I think Shermer was a coach with Cleveland, and he basically and he's out of a job as an OC. One of the biggest questions now is, what do we do with Jones? What do we do? I don't want to move away from him because it's a wasted number 1 pick. Slayer, this is thank you for so much for joining. It's the first time I saw your name. Let's see. I think Josh would be the same like Judge. I don't know. I think with Michaels, maybe maybe he could do something with what do you call it? With Jones. Maybe. Bear with me a second here, guys. Oops. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll just do it this way. I'll bring the McDaniels. Well, I Judge. And he always keeps me honest anyway. So hold on. I swear. It's like I used this for the first time. So let's just do this. Okay, there we go. There's your sign. Guys, good. Let's go ahead and join the link. You always keep me honest. What can I say?
I am so happy.
I know you are.
And I'm getting mad at you because this is not a eulogy. This is a celebration. This is a freaking celebration.
Look, look, a piece of me is happy. All right, I'm gonna be honest. A piece of me. Oh, I didn't start my I didn't do my TikTok live. I was supposed to do TikTok live right now.
Uh-oh. Look what I'm wearing. I haven't worn this in freaking weeks.
Hold on, let me add my TikTok live on here.
Good.
Hold on. Sorry guys. I am so prepared tonight.
So let me reassure everybody. This will not be a rebuild. The reason
how do you say that?
The reason I'm saying that
is if they bring in a legitimate GM with a legitimate head coach. I think we have pieces here where there's not necessarily needed to be a rebuild. If we bolster up our offensive line like we've been calling for years, and our defense can get a little bit better with, I don't know, a pass rusher, then we might have the coach and general manager that may be able to get these guys in a position where we can be winners. With Daniel Jones, with the next guy up, with whoever. As far as Daniel Jones, unless he's traded, he's going into his 4th year. He has 4 years guaranteed in his contract. The option for the 5th year, I don't think will happen till whatever head coach and GM comes in and says, okay, maybe he's worth sticking around to see what happens. That's what I think is going to happen with Daniel Jones. So I think Daniel Jones is going to be here regardless, unless there's a trade. Having said that, we can't afford nothing else.
Right.
We
could barely afford a 53-man roster.
Right. The money we have is going to end up getting spent on our rookie class. If you think about it that way. Because we have so many guys that are under heavy contract, and most of them get a lot of guaranteed money. Like the guys we just signed last year, I don't plan on any of them leaving. Not a single one. Guys like Solder might be going. Sadly, one of the few guys that had a decent season this year, and we haven't complained much about, was Evan Ingram.
Right.
Who I think could possibly be back, but he may want just a change of pace, a change of scenery. And I couldn't blame him.
I could actually see him go to the Patriots.
No.
I can. Ingram is one of those. Ingram is that type of player that I think Bill Belichick, or I will say the type of tight end that Bill Belichick drools over.
I disagree with you. And Bill Belichick is a monster type tight end guy. He likes the Mark Bavaro. He likes the Gronks. He likes the was it Jonnu Smith is his name?
Who was that other tight end? Was it
Hernandez?
Not Hernandez. He was the tight end on the Patriots. Was it Coates?
Ben Coates? Ben Coates was not
Ben Coates, yes.
He was another monster. He was not a speed.
When you were saying that, it made me think about the Bavaros. And don't forget about Keith Jackson, who was with Philly for a little bit, then went to Green Bay and got his ring.
True.
Yep.
But again, none of these guys were Evan Ingram type tight ends. They were all big.
Well, Hernandez is he's about an Evan Ingram-esque type tight end size-wise. Both came out of the SEC.
I mean, he's probably the closest one.
But I really wish. I don't know, man. I just, for me, I'm tired of losing. You bring in a new coach. They got to get used to the new system. Then that means that's just another year of learning an offense. And now listen, my theory right now about Daniel Jones is this. If they can find somebody that ran the same type of offense, maybe not to the T, but very something similar to what Jones had when he was at Duke, then we can have some type of success.
I don't see that happening, and here's why. The only types of offenses that will be run coming out of a college program are A, if said college coach came to the NFL, or if B, they were the type of college coach of the names of, I don't know, Dabo Swinney, Nick Saban, Jim Harbaugh, guys like that. Those are the kind of offenses you could run in the NFL. The type of offense that Duke runs, I don't think it would work, even with Daniel Jones at the helm. I just don't think it would work in the NFL.
Well, I mean, you do know that a lot of type of college style offense is in the NFL.
Yeah, but if you look at a lot of the NFL type offenses that come to the NFL, they're usually those types of coaches that bring them are usually 1 or 2 years and gone. I mean, look at Pete Carroll's first go around. He had 2 years with the team and he was gone. You look at guys like
Pete Carroll may not be a good. I mean, because Jimmy Johnson. I mean, they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
Barry, and then even it's.
Yeah, but Jimmy
was it Barry Switzer? You know, when he came to Dallas and
hold on with the Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer adopted a Super Bowl caliber team when he came.
True.
So
I'm not. To be fair, I don't know if they kept the same type of offensive coach or not. So
I do believe they did. I'm not 100% on that, but I would say I'm about 70% that they did.
You wanna stick around with me for a little bit and we can grab some people?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I'm ready for this, man. Ready. I don't know why.
Philly the Kid. Now, we do have a lot of people that want to come in, so I am going to have to start the clock.
I feel like I'm watching Draft Day now.
Say what?
I feel like I'm watching Draft Day now.
Great movie, by the way.
You know what? That's one of my top 5 football movies.
Yeah, I agree.
Where is the clock? Okay, there we go. All righty. Philly the Kid, you are officially on the clock.
All right. Well, my Eagles made the playoffs. That makes me happy. And the Giants fired Joe Judge, which I kind of expected because I was scrolling through Twitter, and I'm surprised that not a lot of people saw it. But there's a picture of Joe Judge cleaning out his office. So I kind of saw it coming.
So he knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, somebody reported that yesterday, and I made a comment on Facebook basically saying, well, it was the last game of the season. I think they clean out their locker rooms and their offices anyway.
True.
Yeah, there probably is some truth to that.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday, when they said it yesterday, was, in my opinion, speculation, especially considering that John Mara and Steve Tisch haven't really talked to Joe Judge as of yet. And after waiting a whole day, I thought they were going to keep him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I thought he was going to be fired because most of the time, because for the past couple of years when I started watching football, every time they say, "Oh, we're going to keep this coach and his quarterback," it never ever happens.
True.
Never.
Yeah.
So I was like, they're not going to keep him. If they do keep him, it's going to be weird.
Plus,
when I was looking at the the messages on Twitter, the Giants news line, they're like, all signs point to they're keeping him. So I'm thinking something happened. I'm thinking they sat in the office and they said, well, you have a choice to make. You got to get rid of this coach, and you can keep your job, but you need better coaches.
Well, what I had read from Tom, I believe it was Tom Pelissero, who is a New York beat reporter. From what I understand, the nail in the coffin was the last 2 weeks, the Bears game and then the Washington game. And I think the kicker of it, the super nail in the coffin, was the comment he made about Rivera, which I thought was super disrespectful.
I didn't hear what he said about Rivera. What did he say?
You got to watch the post-game conference where somebody brought up Rivera and he basically brushed him off. Like, you don't brush guys like Ron Rivera off. The guy
no, what he said was you don't see guys fighting on the sidelines. You don't, basically saying, yeah, we're not doing well this year, but you don't see guys fighting on the sidelines.
I wish we did.
But I don't know if that was a direct.
Oh, he's fighting his offensive line coach.
Well, again, I don't know if that was a direct comment towards Rivera. I think it was more so just a statement saying, "Hey, look, yeah, we're struggling right now, but we're not at each other's throats like other teams." I think maybe he could have used that as a better analogy, but
yeah, but even his words, even if that was the example, and I'll back you on that one, even if that's his example, it's not a good example because it goes into the BS you've been feeding us all year.
For me, and Philly Sports Kid, I do got to move on, but I'll let you finish your thought after this. For me, when I started having questions was when he blamed the headset.
Oh yeah.
On on play calling.
The guy was
I mean, maybe that was the case, but I think it's one of those where you're just like, next question.
No, it was actually proven 2 weeks later that that wasn't the case because of the way they were set up. Had his headphones went out, the other team's headphones would have went out too.
Yeah, because it's both on electrical, whatever.
Right. It's on one pack.
Yeah.
So, Philly sports kid, you don't mind if I call you Philly the kid, do you?
No, I don't care.
All right, because I don't know. For me, that just rolls off the tongue. Give me your final thoughts, man.
I think that Daniel Jones, you guys should keep him. Overall, my dad's a goofy person, but he has, like, when it comes to football, he's a goofy person. But he has got me into thinking Daniel Jones still needs to develop, and he can be good. Which, in my mind, I think, who did he start off with? Did he have Pat Shurmur?
It was Shurmur. Yeah.
It was Shurmur. He had Joe Judge for 2 years, and you saw how run the show Judge was. He hasn't had a coach which has helped him develop or necessarily got him there to do any good. Yep. And when he first came here, I hated him because I never really liked him. But it's just seeing as I get more and more into NFL, seeing how bad the coaches were he was with, seeing how Gettleman was, and seeing how they don't have any good coaches there, really. I don't really know most of their coaches because you don't really see headlines. Like, you see Eagles coaches. Like, I'm just an example. Nick Sirianni was a rookie coach. We saw how he did. Jonathan Gannon is getting interviewed for different teams now because of how good of a defensive coach he was this year. So that's where, like, okay, well, we haven't heard anything about Daniel Jones developing. Is he a bad quarterback? Maybe. We might not know. But if you're going to keep throwing different coaches at him, he's not going to be able to develop or learn.
And also, we're not going to see what progress he's making if he's throwing the ball on his back.
See, and that's the other thing, too. Like, when we talk about Daniel Jones, we either talk about his coaching or we talk about his offensive line. What makes it worse is that it's both.
Yeah.
Nobody puts the two together. It's not only the fact that he hasn't had a consistent coaching staff and he's had numerous playbooks and numerous schemes on top of a really, really bad offensive line. It doesn't make for anything good. And I'm guilty too, because it took me a while to realize all of this as far as Daniel Jones is concerned, because of the fact that, like, you know, when he does have time to throw the ball, he does make bad decisions. And you know what? That's fine, because you're getting a little bit of time, but it's so far and few between when he actually gets that time that the poor kid is probably still scared. He's probably looking over his shoulder. He's probably wondering what's coming. Like,
and he also doesn't have receivers, which get a lot of separation. Kenny Galladay, his whole career, I never saw too much separation out of him.
Well, see, Kenny Galladay is a type of receiver. He's a 50-50 ball getter. So that means even if somebody's on him, you can toss someone up in the air and he's going to go for it. Kenny Galladay had a bad season because of bad play calling. That's what I'm sticking with.
Because what they were trying to do is try to get him to get separation off way too much. Instead of saying, all right, you know what, run this route. If you're contested, throw it up to him, Daniel. He makes great catches like that. Like, you got to know that. If you're going to get someone for free agency and pay him, like, what is it, 4 years, $80 million or $60 million?
It's 79.
74.
Well, Philly the kid, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on. Let me hear it one time, man.
Go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. Austin, what's up, man?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Come on. Really? That's all you got, man? Joe Judge is gone. Dave Gettleman's gone. That's all you're going to give us?
I'm just sitting here eating popcorn.
You are officially on the clock, Austin. What you got, man?
Not too much. I was expecting this. I mean, I think most Giants fans were anyways about it. I mean, I don't really have too much to say about it. Like, just time to move on and get a fresh start. That's what I'm trying to say. Man, if I could spit it out. Time for a fresh start. Like Ant said, I don't think we have to completely rebuild. Feel like if we bring in the right GM and coach, then, like Ant said, we don't have to completely get rid of everybody. Hopefully, but I don't really have...
Well, I want to know, what do you say? What do you think?
About Judge or Gettleman or both?
Yes.
Good answer.
Really, I mean, about Gettleman, retiring. That was just in my opinion, that was just another way out. Because if he didn't retire quick enough, he would have been out the door already.
Right.
But Judge, I mean, like, I don't know how to say this. I kind of have like, I don't know how to explain it really. Like, I knew he was gonna go, but I thought maybe there was a chance he would come back.
I mean, I actually thought that same thing. Because after yesterday, I was like, oh, okay.
You know why I think he got fired today?
Why?
Because John Mara probably heard his press conference from last week where he said, I got guys here that don't want to leave, and I got guys that want to come back. John Mara looked at him and went, wait, what did you say? Yeah, you're gone. You're gone. He got tired of listening to it, too.
Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about that situation, really. I mean, I knew it was happening. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen, really. I mean, not too much to say.
It had to happen. Whether we knew it or not, it had to happen.
Yep, like you said.
This has been 2 years in the making.
Us Giants fans have suffered too much. It's time to flip the switches and get something going. Make this organization better.
Absolutely.
Actually start to be able to compete. Make us actually get on our feet and like say, whoa, what's going on? Are we actually going to win the game here? Or like just to make us proud again.
Yeah.
Like bring us back to that 2016 year.
I'm with you.
Like
2016. I want a 1986. I want a 1990. I want an 07. I want a 2011. I want to be able to. I don't want to just make the playoffs. That's what the Cowboys do. They just make no, I want to win it.
Well, see,
I want to be there for it. I want to be there for the Super Bowl.
I want to have a winning season next year. I want to make the playoffs the year after that, and then the year after that, I want to go get it again, because I know Super Bowls don't happen overnight. But you know what? If we do what Joe Judge was supposed to do, which is get better each year instead of getting worse, then I can honestly walk away next year. If we go 9-8, 10-7, I can walk away going, all right, we had a good year.
We improved.
Yeah, absolutely. Baby steps, man. That's all I'm asking. Baby steps.
It's not going to happen.
Sounds like low expectations, if you ask me.
Compared to the last 8 seasons.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to.
Whenever we do make that Super Bowl, I'll be there for it.
There you go.
Austin, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for coming. I hope to see you Thursday.
Okay.
Let me hear it one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I want to. I don't want to just make the playoffs. I don't want. I'm selfish. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm greedy. I'm selfish. I don't want to just make. I don't want to just make the playoffs. I don't want to just win the division. I want to win the conference, and I want the Lombardi Trophy.
Right? You sound like what we've been. We're spoiled.
Not so much. I have high expectations. That's me.
Sometimes you have too high of expectations, Sneaky.
Well, no, it's not that, because of the fact. Listen,
you said we were going 17-0 this season.
Say what?
You said we were going 17-0 this season.
I say that every year.
You know, I can't. When you guys say that to Sneaky, I gotta say, even though I'm not the same, that's not fair to say with him, because you got to understand where he's coming from. It's not that all right, so there's a difference. He's hoping we go 17-0. He's not anticipating it, but he's hoping for it, because you know what? If it happens, he was ready for it and he was right. So I'm with him.
And if we even get close, see, the thing is, for me, Gabe, I cannot sit here, and I'll say it again. I said it 100 times, and I don't mind saying it 100 more. I'm not going to sit here and look at the schedule and say, we're going to lose this game. We're going to lose. No.
I don't even do that as a pessimist. I don't even do that.
I say we're going to win every single game, but I'm not putting money on it. I am not putting money on it. So when I say that.
I wait to see what kind of garbage we dump on the field before I say anything.
Right. But Gabe, before you get started, you are officially on the clock.
So honestly, I was a little shocked by JoJo Jets Frank, because I would have expected them, if they really were going to pull the trigger, to do it yesterday. I think is when I was really looking for something. Today I was a little, I don't know. It's not the usual what happens. So there must have been a disconnect that happened today at a meeting with them or something.
The story that
I'm telling you, something happened to where they were like, you got to get rid of this coach. And he was like, no, I'm good.
The story is, and I don't know how true it is, but I've heard it on multiple resources, that literally when they were supposed to have their meeting yesterday, Steve Tisch overslept, didn't show up, and Mara didn't want to do the conversation by himself.
No.
That's what I heard. Yes. I heard it from at least 3 different sources.
And Pat Leonard said apparently that like he was supposed to speak to the media yesterday, and he didn't speak. He didn't show up to speak to the media, which was a little weird because
they probably didn't call a press conference either.
Well, right, but he was usually on the Monday after your last game, you usually have a head coach press conference, which didn't happen. They just spoke to players only.
Right. That was the only that was the only confirmed thing that came out yesterday, is that he met with the team, and from the team players, it was also confirmed that what they had talked about is what they plan on doing going forward.
Which is also why I thought that it would be good. That JoJo would be good, because the players, like every player said something different about Judge's future. Like it was a little weird. Everyone was a little different. But apparently, the Mike Lennon decision to sign Mike Lennon this past offseason was Joe Judge's decision. That was his idea. So
Are you sure about that?
Yes, that's what Kim Jones is reporting.
She's reliable for sure.
And then Kim Jones is also reporting that the 2 QB sneak calls were also Joe Judge's decision and not Freddie Kitchens' decision.
Well, he admitted that in his conference.
Yeah, because he said he didn't want to risk risk the safety. He said that they had in Chicago,
and he wouldn't answer Jordan Ronnan's question of, well, it's a 3rd and 9. Like, okay, why wouldn't you try and get the first down? You literally, and he wouldn't answer it.
Right. But also, I think Judge really, like, to be honest, like, not to take credit away from Dave Gettleman, I think Judge really started to take control of the team as the GM as well this past offseason, and, like, adding the players and the draft. I think he really started taking control of, and I bet he asked for a lot of control of that. But what the Giants were looking for was an overseer of all that. Like, the Giants literally put in the statement of what they want for a new GM is an overseer of everything, like player personnel and all aspects of coaching and stuff. So I think what I thought was going to happen is the new GM was going to get in there and decide if he wanted to keep Judge or not. That's what I thought was going to happen. And if he didn't, he didn't. If he did, he did. Like, that's what I thought was going to happen. So
yeah, and up until today, I thought that was going to be Kevin Abrams. But then I had seen a report earlier today, before, like, hours before Judge got fired, was that the Giants weren't all right. So Abrams wasn't even on the top of their list as guys to talk about being a GM.
right.
which means he's probably going to be the next GM.
I don't know.
So
the search though is very wide. I'm impressed with how wide the search is for a new GM so far. I mean, it's usually they set their eyes on one person, like, and that's been in the organization before, or that's been there, and they hire that guy. At this time, they're doing something that they haven't done in a while, so it's a little. But I'm hearing that Joe Schuin is the leader to beat, the guy to beat, the assistant GM for the Bills.
He's the favorite. So let me ask you this: of the guys out there, of the guys mentioned, who would ideally pick two GMs and pick 2 head coaches that you would like to see?
I want to see either Eric Bieniemy or Brian Flores. for Miami. I don't think he should have been fired. I don't know what I there must have been a disconnect. I don't know what it was.
Well, he didn't get along with the owners or the GM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was hearing too.
And then for the GM, Joe Schuin, I think he has good potential. And then what's the Cardinals guy that used to play for the Cardinals? Do you know Ant?
Oh crap! I
can't think of his name.
I know who you're talking
He was
about.
I think I know who you're talking about.
He was the one.
It's either or that guy because he's young, well, sort of young, and he has experience in the league being a player and all that. I mean, so maybe if you just put Louis Riddick, I haven't heard any talk about Louis Riddick coming in for an interview. So
I've seen a list. Riddick was on it, but he wasn't high on it.
Okay.
Well, Gabe, we do got to move on. Hey, but I do need to ask you a favor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go live on Twitter.
All right.
So if you and whoever else want to jump on Twitter real quick and see if they can see me live on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then just reply in the box.
The private chat or the comments? Oh, in the Twitter chat.
Yeah, well, just Twitter, period. Just
okay.
Twitter. So, but until then, let me hear it one time, Gabe.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you.
Did I ever tell you that? I love that kid. He's like a little brother to me.
Who, Gabe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird because like I'm still used to him being that little kid.
He's growing up.
He's growing up. He's not being that little kid anymore.
I hear you, man.
Speaking of a little kid, no, I'm kidding, Mike. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Mike, aren't you like 80 or something?
I know. He's like 48 years old or some shit.
I'm 19.
You like got an AARP card and everything. Hey, you are officially on the clock.
Hey, anyway, we finally did it, but it's just thinking about it. The second half is this gonna hurt us in the future because this is like the fourth coach. I mean that we find like in less than 4 years. So are we gonna land? Are people gonna be scared to come to the Giants in the future? And like
right, because of the instability of it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I think. Yep.
You know what though? I thought about that too today. So after they fired Judge, and I got off the phone with you, I was with my daughter. I was waiting in line at Chick-fil-A to get my wife a freaking milkshake, and I'm sitting there thinking, would a general manager, would a head coach be willing to come to the Giants? And my answer was yes, they'd be willing. And here's why. Because again, we know I don't know, we know, but I would say we're almost sure that with a solidified offensive line, we have a contending football team.
Mm-hmm. Our defense is already set.
I'm telling you, all we need
got a defense
is a legitimate pass rusher. Because if we can get a legitimate pass rusher, all those hurries turn into sacks, turn into hit balls. Because if you think about it, look at all the time these quarterbacks spend in that pocket. It's because we're not getting a pass rush, and our DBs are doing their job. They're holding these guys. Then what happens is somebody breaks a route, and then that's where the passes come. That's what
it's just
on the field.
I would say we need to draft a little bit. D-line to fix it up. With the linebacker, I would say linebacker a little bit we need to fix on. And I think corner, I think Bradbury needs to go. It's just, I mean, this is his off year, but it's just,
praying
he got burnt.
I'm just praying whatever they bring in, we go back to a 4-3 and get us a legitimate defensive end who's a pass rusher.
Oh, I mean, hopefully we get a GM and coach that are going to do their job and fill the needs. Not like Dave Gettleman.
Keep Pat Graham. Pat Graham did not do a bad job the whole time.
We should keep him.
I think we should too. I don't think it's going to happen. It might, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Pat will leave because
he's getting offers for head coaching positions, so he's got interviews lined up.
Oh yeah, you'll go. But I mean, I like Dave. I mean, Gettleman made good picks. Like you could see Barkley.
I'm not going to kill him in his pick department. That was probably
Barkley's okay. I mean, McKinney. You could say they call it Andrew Thomas. That's a W right there.
Yeah, Aziz was a W. I don't think
Johnny Love.
Kadarius
he's
Toney
okay.
was a W in saying that we can definitely see him being a weapon. However, what we needed was still there. I'm going to hold that, especially to Dave Gettleman. And I know it wasn't fully on him because Dave Gettleman is the hog molly guy. Let's not forget that.
Right.
And he should have went offensive line with that pick.
I will agree with you. We should have, but the problem is, I think we should have got an offensive lineman first round. We should have. But I'm thinking after, who's the last lineman taken in the draft? Not Slater, because Slater was already taken.
No, Slater was there when we were going to draft, and then we traded back.
I don't know why we took Kadarius. It's just I'm kind of worried about Kadarius now.
He, sacrificed weapons for protection. Hey, but Mike, we got to move on. And I hope you don't get 960. I hope you get 1K.
Hey, I'm almost there, sis.
I hope you get it, brother. Let me hear it one time, man.
I'm looking to get the 200 right now, so.
True. Let's go Giants. Hope they do some. Hope they do it. Hope they be smarter. We'll see. I mean, it's just they need to be smart. That's all.
Yeah, let me hear it one more time,
Giants.
brother.
Oh,
appreciate you. El Capitan.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Welcome aboard.
I just wanted to say something. I'm not feeling good right now because, well, first it was freezing out there in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is, well, I'm freezing as hell. And, well, even I don't like the cold, but, well, I get used to it. And second of all, I got so many issues right now because right now my podcast, Captain's Corner, is not gonna be available because I was trying on StreamYard, but it seems like I have issue right now. But well, and it doesn't seem like right because I have a because all the details, all the material that I was doing for the new season of the Captain's Corner, just like the promo video and everything, all of this is gone, and I have no material to edit in a video. I have nothing. It's just delete it.
Hey, when one door closes, another door opens.
Yeah, but
Amen.
yeah, thank you, man. But you guys know that, well, you guys saved me my life because the first time that I went to the Sneakyg my podcast, it really changed my life. And well, even though I was very shocked about the fireman of JoJo because wow, that was really shocking. Even though my mind was I was almost dropped my phone on the almost dropped my phone on the bed, but well, it seems like well things are gonna happen with the New York Giants. Some things are good, some things are bad, but listen, I was trying to doing like a promotion for to my any social media because right now I'm almost 3 subscribers to get it to the 100 on YouTube, and right now I'm right now right now I have more than 2K followers on TikTok, which is very great. But it seems like I'm kind of like depressed right now because I'm running out of my ideas. My podcast is not very good right now because I lost the material. But
let me ask you something. How many followers do you have on TikTok?
2709.
You know how many I have?
Yep.
About 160.
Oh.
Do you know how many followers I have on YouTube? About 70.
70?
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep your head up, bro. You're doing fine. Do it for you. Don't do it for everybody else. Do it for you.
I'm going to agree with Ant right now. I think right now what you should do, hold on 1 second. I just found out that I got locked out of Facebook, so I know there's a lot of disappointed people right now.
For what? You get locked out of Facebook for?
I don't know. I guess secure. I don't know. And it's having me redo not redo everything, but don't remove anything. Okay. Okay. You two talk amongst yourselves. I have to create a new password. Great.
Mhm.
Ant is super sexy.
No, that was my last password.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
One
Big.
advice: do not say the password because everybody will. If they know the password,
Yeah. I won't.
don't tell it. Okay?
I won't tell anybody my password.
Raphael.
Tell me.
Between you and me, my password is password. Shh, don't tell anybody.
I know they're gonna watching this. Okay, so I will keep you on a private chat. Okay, so
But don't tell anybody. My password is password. Get it? Like my password, it's password.
Jesus.
Yeah, don't tell Sneaky either. He can't. He's not allowed to.
You know they're on live TV on Roku, but well, okay, I won't say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything. I don't want people to know my password is password.
I think it's reconnecting.
Oh, hey, Sneaky, did you use a new password?
Oh my God. Why does stuff have to happen to me on live? Like, why?
It's part of the gimmick. It wouldn't be sneaky if something didn't go.
I know, it's like frustrating.
All right, let me ask you this. Would you rather have that go wrong or Nick there bothering you every 10 seconds?
Oh, I'd beat his ass.
Exactly.
Okay. So
we do love you, Nick. Don't worry about it.
We do? Oh, yeah. Of course we do. Yeah.
Raphael, you know what my password is, right?
Yes, I won't tell anybody. Okay, so I'm not gonna be pressure. Okay, so
I appreciate it. Yeah, because I don't need people knowing that my password is password.
Oh my God. What is going on here?
Still not working?
Yeah.
They might be having a glitch or something.
I don't know. And yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Raphael.
tell me.
I do have to move on. I appreciate you coming on. And
Okay.
listen, the thing about TikTok, and this is what I do, and this is what works for me. But you got to do what works for you. Don't look at the numbers.
I don't.
Just post. Don't worry about who who's watching your content. If you get a comment on one of your posts, reply back. If you don't get any comments, that's great. Just you're doing it for you.
You know how to get a lot of followers really quick? I'll give it a secret. And it's not even really that big of a secret.
Oh.
Say things that'll make people pissed off. I'm not even kidding with you. I'm not. If you can piss people off, you will triple your followers. I can guarantee it. Not even kidding. Look at a lot of these influencers out there. They're out there lying, making stuff up, and people are literally following them and commenting on them because they're buying into it. They're hating on them. And to those people that make that content, I say kudos, congratulations, because they know what they're doing.
Oh, I posted too many groups. That's why.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Oh. Yep.
But you know what? Listen, you can listen to Ant, and there might be some truth to that.
Okay.
Or you can just start posting hate content about the Dallas Cowboys. That'll definitely get you.
Speaking of the Dallas Dolphins, request interview with Cowboys offensive coordinator Kellen Moore and Cardinals defensive coordinator Vance Joseph, the head coach.
Raphael,
Tell me.
You got to move on.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming on, and let me hear it one time.
I'll do my best. Let's go, Giants. Ow.
I appreciate you, brother.
See you, bro.
I want to be as comfortable as this dude right here. I need to be as comfortable as him.
I'm surprised he's awake.
Yeah.
What's up, Carson? Bro?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to stay comfortable.
I thought I thought maybe you got your booster shot because I got mine last week. Bruh.
The
No,
best
I
way to
just
stay
didn't
comfortable.
feel like going to the chair today to sit.
The best
Oh,
way to stay
okay.
comfortable is in a sleep comfy sweatshirt.
Hold on a second. Carson,
Dress comfy. I'm sorry, dress comfy.
that they dresscomfy.com for the latest and greatest of Sneaky G Man merch. Check it out. Dress comfy.
Oh, and you're right about that, Ant. Just say stupid stuff. That's how we hooping does it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, okay, look, we're gonna talk about we hooping for about 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna go on with my life. What is wrong with him now?
What do you mean?
Like he's like talking, saying things with the naya. I'm like, oh my god, people are really biting into that.
It aggravates you, right?
It aggravates the shit. You know what?
That's the point.
It's but see, I don't follow him, and this is the thing.
I
When
do.
he comes to my For You page, which he does, once in a while. So I know for sure I get on his. I know I get on fucking his. When I get on his For You page, or when he gets on mine, the moment he says one word, I change. I can't handle that. I just like mentally, I'm done with that. I am so done. And I went on with my life. I moved on. And when he started doing that, I'm like, now I'll admit sometimes you get like mad, you get frustrated, and you just say it just to say it. But he said it for every word. And I'm like, stop it. But right when he comes on, Baltimore didn't click. Nope. Next video.
Baltimore couldn't even.
But Carson, you are officially on the clock.
So I don't. Yeah, I'm same as Ant. I don't care about how many followers I have. I don't care if you like my stuff. I'm just gonna put out there what I like to put out. But I mean, what I'm doing must be working. I got 10,256 followers.
Yeah, rub it in. Thanks.
Oh, you want to shout out?
Yeah.
Well, Ant, let's be honest. This is like your 14th account that you started over.
That is true because first 3 tries, I realized I wasn't doing it the right way.
Right.
So I was just following people because they were following me. It was like I follow them, they follow me. It was those follow train things. And then when I realized that I was following too many people, it was like, wait a minute, I don't even like half these people.
Yeah.
So rather than sit there for hours at a time, delete, I just said, forget it. I'll make a new TikTok profile.
Yeah. The Panthers fired 3 coaches today, and not one of them was Matt Rule.
He might be next. If they fired 3 of them,
I don't see it. I mean, Joe Judge got fired before Matt Rule did. That's surprising.
Not really. Matt Rule had.
It is. Matt Rule lost to him.
That's true too.
By 22.
He almost went to the Giants too, by the way.
I wish he would have.
I'm glad he didn't. Well, then again, it wouldn't have mattered because both of them suck.
But I mean, you're only as good as your tools. Okay. And Judge was only as good as what he had.
Well, I got the Walt tools, and Joe Judge still sucked.
Yeah, I can't think. I can't say the whole thing is on Judge. Some players got to take responsibility for some. Players got to execute on the field. The people beneath them. I mean, maybe he shouldn't have selected Garrett. Maybe Garrett wasn't the best choice.
I gotta ask you a question about that. You bring up a really good point. So my question is this: is it the player's fault or is it Joe Judge's fault if you put a player that already sucks in a position where he shouldn't be? Is it really the player's fault or is it Joe Judge's fault? To me,
exactly.
I mean, again, that's where it's Dave Gettleman's fault because Dave Gettleman hired these guys. And Joe Judge has to put him in because he has nobody else to play those spots. And it just so happens.
With him, with the hiring of Joe Judge and the speech that he got, or that he gave, his first incoming speech, with his first interview as head coach. Carson, I'm sorry, you're done.
Dang, I have so much more to talk about.
You know, I'll finish then you can finish your final thought.
All right.
It's so like, it's a letdown because with him coming in and the way he spoke, I was like, I was willing to run through a wall for him. And it was like,
Well, it was like talking to a salesman. They make you feel good about your purchase. You get it home and it falls apart.
Well, if you think about it, every coach is a salesman. Every coach.
Not most, but a lot more coaches than not will sell you something and tend to stick to what they're selling you. Win or lose, they stick to what they're selling you. This guy sold us a bag of jelly beans and traded it in for a bag of gold.
Well, I would say, I don't know what I'd say. Again, I'm just going to stick to it just being a letdown.
You know what I'll say? It's over. And he's
got to move on.
Back.
Carson, what you got, man? What's your final
I could
thought?
sing that.
Drink that.
One of the coaches we fired was our O-line coach. With the way our O-line was looking this year, I didn't know we had a coach for our O-line.
Well, funny, the way our offense was looking, I didn't think we had an offensive coordinator. Oh, wait, we didn't.
Think about it. We didn't have an offensive line coach either because he got beat up and then tossed, remember?
Yeah, he did.
And him and the offensive coordinator were buddies, so there you go.
Let me hear it one time, man. It's good to see you.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you.
I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, Carson, hope to see you Thursday, brother.
Today. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm just so happy.
I'm gonna bring Big Blue Feet in, and then I got to dip out for 1 sec.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
There's my.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, all right. It's my show now.
Tell me, are you happy or are you happy?
I am happy.
Thank you.
What about you? I should ask you the same thing.
Oh, ecstatic. Now that the mortician is gone over here, now that he's like, finishing up his eulogy for the day. He seems so sad about it. He's like
really does.
He's like one of the 3 Giants fans that actually sad about what happened. I'm sad about how our last 2 years have gone.
Yeah, I mean the fact that Judge, like some people didn't expect him to be fired, but it's like, oh wait, you blacked out.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh crap, I can't hear you. And that's because Positive Philly just decided to call me. It's not you. I think it's me. Because this happens every time somebody tries to call me. Mike.
Wait,
let me see if I can refresh it. Hold on.
You can hear me, right? Oh, well, it's my show now, so I'll take some people on. All right. I've never done this before, but yeah, I was wondering if Sneaky or Ant saw my comment after Lewis Riddick about his phone number and his Facebook password, but that's a conversation for another time. But I was gonna say about Joe Judge, I'm surprised that some people are surprised that Judge got fired. He had a 10-23 record in the span of 2 years. I don't know why some people are surprised by that, in all honesty. When we hired him, I was actually really hyped for him because I liked his mentality. When we first hired him, I liked that. Like, yeah, he was a special teams coach, like with the Pats before us. But when they interviewed him, I just had a good vibe about him, and I just thought he was. I don't know if I should say the guy, but I thought he'd be good. I thought he'd be good for us. I thought he would. I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Wait, talk again.
Can anybody?
Oh, I got you now. I got you.
Can you guys hear me?
Sound like
Yeah.
Do you have a voice thing on?
Who, me?
Yeah, I can, but it sounds like you sound like a mouse.
Who, me?
Both of you.
No, really?
No,
It sounds
dude,
like
wait,
a-
Phone was doing last week, but you guys sounded like Satan. Remember I was saying that? You guys sound like demons.
I'll tell you what. Yeah,
No,
if
it's
I
too
sound like a
funny.
mouse,
You do.
people at Yeti will be getting a letter.
Well, you sound fine to me. You both sound fine to me.
I wish I could screen record this and show you. Oh my god.
You know what? This
funny.
is Mike's fault because the reason
You sound
I
like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I believe it. The reason this happened.
You really
is
do.
because
You
Positive
really do.
Philly decided to call me while I was on live.
No, I heard you say that about I think you said Positive Philly tried to call you.
Did he
right?
really try to call you?
Yeah, and then he just texted me. Sorry, Aunt.
I can't keep a straight face listening to you both in that tone.
You're gonna have to refresh it. That's what it is.
Wait, do you think you could take me off for a second, bring me right on?
Yeah, I can remember. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
the
So
studio might be
just
full,
kick
but
me
we'll try and make it work.
If he
Yeah,
refreshes,
because you
if
still
you
sound like
on
that.
your end, it won't kick you out. It'll bring you back into the backstage, and then Sneaky can pop you back in. That might help. That's what it helped with me.
Oh yeah, so just refresh it. Don't
Yeah.
don't go out.
Yeah, just kick me out. Like I'll be in the backstage and then bring me on again
All right,
if you can do that.
I'm cleaning my ears right now before I do that.
Oh, it's euphoric.
Oh, it is. Oh yeah.
Your voices, dude.
Oh, yeah.
The
And you guys don't have some sort of like voice changer on, do you?
lollipop killed the lollipop.
Represent.
I can't take you both seriously with that.
Mike,
with
I
the
know you
voices.
listen. Okay, guys, hold on a second. I got like 15 straight. Mike, listen. I know you have a message that you want to share with people. Be patient, Michael. Okay.
You put me backstage and bring me right on because it's like
We're gonna make this.
You're like, he
I don't-
can't take it seriously. He can't take it seriously right now.
I can't take you.
They're all gonna be laughing at you. They're all gonna be
You
laughing.
literally sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks. You literally sound like them.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking
I don't
about?
even. What is he talking about? I don't get what he's saying. All right, go do what you got to do, Mike. Stop. Come on, man.
Mike, I'm gonna
Come on. I know the studio is full.
Full.
That's what I said. It's full.
I'm just repeating it so he hears it.
Oh my God, Mike. He called me earlier, and he has a message that he wants to send out. He said, StreamYard has lost. Okay, let me see if it'll connect to my
Yeah, he called me.
Oh wow, now Twitch?
It kicked you out of Twitch?
Yeah, hold on.
What the hell?
I know. You entered. Oh my God, that's right. Son of a. Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually changing my Wi-Fi and everything to Verizon on Thursday.
Hold on a second here. Oh, okay. So the studio's full, but Mike.
There we go. All right, now you sound normal.
Now we sound normal.
Do I sound okay?
Yeah.
They're all gonna be laughing
That's
at
how
you.
you sounded.
Huh?
That's exactly how I was hearing you guys.
I believe it.
All right.
Yeah, earlier.
While you say your spiel, I'm gonna have to.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to reconnect to Facebook real quick. Shoot. Because I had to change I had to change my password.
Well, I mean, when you make a new password, why don't you tell us? Because you tell us your phone number, 520-720-1714. So just tell us your password. We all have your number already, so why not?
Okay, it is number 1. Ant is a sexy beast.
All right, and then your username is still. I don't have Facebook, but I'm gonna get it now. I'm definitely gonna get it now.
I think that's the
just for that
password.
It is the password. Stop lying. My password.
I thought you said that was your old password.
Oh,
Wait, why is it doing that?
Because of Mike. Blame everything on Mike.
No, it's not. I somehow I don't know what happened. I got kicked out of Facebook.
Hey, quick message to all the haters out there. Michael Strahan's record was tied. I don't want to hear they had an extra game because TJ Watt did it in a 13 and 14 game. So it's high. That's it.
Wait 1 sec.
Strahan didn't do it in 16 games
Are you still trying to figure that out? Like, wait, am I on the clock or something? Because like, I don't want to waste this time.
Are you, yeah. I mean, time already ran out, but I'll have to run it again.
I didn't know I was on the clock.
No, you're good.
Wait, I don't even think I put you on the clock. No, you weren't even on the clock.
No. Yeah, because usually
hold
you
on.
tell. You didn't say anything to me.
No, because if I didn't say you were on the clock, then you're not on the clock.
Okay. Yeah, so let me know when I am. But
yeah, no, go ahead. I'm
it was
gonna have to fix this real quick because everybody that's on, I can't even get on Facebook right now.
I mean, I'm the one that should determine that because it was my show for a bit, and I was the only one here. I was talking to everybody. You gave the show to me.
No comment.
Oh, what's my password? I'm not even here right now. I don't even know what is going on right now.
It's got 30 old man glasses on. Quentin.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had like with other social media platforms, I've had the issue where it's like kicked me out, and I've needed to like I think make like a new password, but it's like I don't think I've had that much trouble before.
Okay.
Adrian Wilson is the name we call Cardinals.
The Patriots will beat the Cardinals?
No. Adrian Wilson was the name being brought up for a possible GM position with the Giants. He's the Cardinals GM.
Yeah, I want Ed Dobbs. You know Ed Dobbs?
I don't know if the Colts are letting him talk now.
He would be my number one pick for general manager.
Oh, I take
and
that.
For head coach, I want Brian Flores from how did they let him go? Why did they let him go? The Dolphins.
He didn't get along with the coach.
He didn't get along.
I mean, the GM or the ownership.
Oh, really? I mean, he was a good coach though. But I mean, I'll take it if he's available. He's my first choice.
My two choices are Brian Flores or Jim.
Jim Harbaugh too, yeah, from Michigan. Actually, I like him too because he has NFL experience. He brought the Niners to a Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
The Raiders. I mean, I guess the Ravens.
Yep.
So, were you gonna say something?
He helped make Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick, yeah. I mean, I just think he would also be good because he has, as I said, he has NFL coaching experience.
I agree.
And like it's not even just that he has the experience. Like he brought his team far. He brought them to a Super Bowl. He brought the Niners to the big game. Like I know they didn't win, but he still managed to bring them there.
Now here's a question, and I'm ashamed that I know the answer to this already. I think I know the answer, but not 100%.
Okay.
Is it just like the players? You can't talk to any of these guys till they're done. Is that the rule with the GM?
Yeah, you have to wait.
Like the coaches, you can talk to, especially the fired ones.
Yep.
But the GMs, you have to wait for.
Right.
Unless they're done already.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So, Dobbs is off the table till the Colts are out. Or are they out? They are out, right?
Okay, there we go. We're back up on Facebook.
Yeah, so Dobbs is out of the question.
You got it?
Wilson's out of the question.
What? Who would your choice be for GM? Yeah.
For GM?
Yeah.
I like Joe Schoen out of Buffalo.
I like him too. I do. What
I
about
like the gentleman from the Chiefs.
Eric I can't say his last name. It starts with a B. It's like Blasphemy or something like that.
Oh no, you're thinking about Eric the Enemy.
The Enemy. That's
He could be a head coach kind of. I think you're thinking about is it Poles or something like that. He's the assistant GM to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's either like Potts or Poles or something like that. What it is.
I mean, honestly, like any of those guys are improvements from what we had.
But it's so nice.
Good.
Guys out there already.
What's that?
It's nice because there's so many guys available, enough to go around right now. My thing is, I want the Giants to get it done before to get the guy that can bring us to the promised land, and then a guy that can help them bring us to the. I want them both, and I want them first. I don't want to wait for everybody else and then get whatever's left over. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, I feel like I think this team, like on paper, we look, for the most part, we look good. It's the play call, like from last year. It's the play calling and the coaching that made us look like the Lions.
Well, that and the offensive line. True.
Well, aside from AT, but like Solder was trash. I didn't like Billy Price personally. I know some people did, but I didn't.
Nah, any of the guys that hurt as the starters. Nick
Hurt,
Gates,
I didn't see being in.
I don't even know if Gates is going to come back. And to be honest with you, as good as Gates was, I think if you put him on any other team in the NFL, I don't think he'd be a starter. He'd be in the backup.
This is a hot take, but I feel like that injury ended his NFL career.
I agree with you. I did too.
I saw it happen.
His injury basically ended his career.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he will be out of NFL because of how bad it was against Washington.
Well, the Giants will give him a job.
I mean, I loved him when he played. Like, he's a big, like, physical guy, and I loved that.
He's a dog.
And if he was still healthy, I would have kept him for sure.
Yeah.
I know he's still with us, but I would keep him. But I just don't know what that injury will do to him career-wise.
I agree with you.
Well, Big Blue Feed, that's always a pleasure.
Always is. And you know the question I'm about to ask you, Sneaky, right?
I haven't since. I haven't slung that rock since.
I've been slinging it.
And you know what? Let me tell you something. I can't remember what documentary I was watching. I can't remember what documentary I was watching. But they were like, they said, that boy went out there and slang that rock. I'm like, oh, shit. I can't remember what documentary I was watching, and they said that.
You instantly thought of me because I always ask.
I did actually, and then I thought of myself when I said, because I've been saying that since I've been playing high school football.
Right.
They're like, hey, because they'd call me. I won't tell you what they call me. They didn't call me late for supper. Okay, but they're like, do you throw the rock? I said, man, I slang that rock. I don't.
You did. I believe you were the quarterback.
Yeah. I threw it hard and accurate. I will never forget. I will never forget. I was playing semi-pro ball in Germany, and I was in shotgun, and I had a running back to my right, and I had twins right. It was a strong right, and I had X to my left. I dropped back. This receiver, my X, because I had a double go on my left. I'm sorry, a double go on my right. And I had the X come in and do a skinny dig across the middle. And it was like 25 yards. 25 yards. And the double go was covered. I mean, they were like playing zone, man, cover two, whatever. And the middle was open. And at the last, I got hit right when I threw it. But I roped that mother, and I heard it hit the pads. It's just like, it's like, it makes that certain sound. And it was funny.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know that sound. I know.
Yeah. Like that. And like it hit, it hit the pad. Like he caught it. And then when we got the first down, and then we ended up.
And it makes that like noise.
Yeah, that popping
and it like
sound.
gives you that feeling. Yeah.
Well, I was on the ground, but I heard the pop, and I'm like, "Oh my god, please don't be a pick," because he was cutting in, and I knew where he was going to be, and I just wrote that, and I went to the sideline because we ended up scoring. It was like 2 plays later, the running back ran it in for the touchdown. It was like a 25-yard run or 20-yard, whatever, and the receiver came to me, and he was like, "Yo, you wrote that mother," and I'm like, "Yes, I did." Yes, I did. Let me hear it one time.
Brett Favre, huh? You had a cannon for an honor.
No, I was Sneaky G, man. I wasn't a Brett Favre. I was a Phil Simms. I'll say Phil Simms. That's what I was.
A Phil Simms? All right,
yes,
Phil Simms.
yes.
That's even better.
Let me hear it one time, man.
All right, let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. God, there was some good old days. And if we had like camera phones back then, you'd have been like, there is no way Sneaky did that.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yes, I did.
Well, if it's any consolation, I tackled a future Pro Bowler when I was in high school.
No shit. Who was it?
Kevin Johnson.
Really?
Played for the Cleveland Browns. He was a wide receiver. He went to West. I went to Hamilton North.
Mike, there might be room. You might want to jump in now.
Yeah, Mike, fling that rock.
All right, guys. I gotta stay close to the vest with the time. So, what's up, Danny?
Yo.
Woo! That's what I'm
yeah, baby.
Yes.
I was dancing. I was dancing like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever.
Hell yeah.
Now, I heard what you said, Ant. I'm not trying to be no moratorium or wherever you said. I heard what you said. I had to go, take a step out.
It'll be a Debbie Downer.
I'm not trying to. Yeah, Ant was. No, I'm just trying to look at it as a whole, right?
What did I say?
Like I said earlier, for me, it was like a letdown. It's like I had high hopes. Well, I mean, it is what it is. You had high hopes.
Listen, he's a good man.
Wait, Danny, let me say this. Hold on, before you go on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When Sherman was introduced, I was like, okay. But when Judge was introduced, I'm like, okay,
Oh, I was too.
No, me too.
I know.
And then all of a sudden it became hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back.
Oh man, yeah, that was bad.
Danny, I got 2 names for you.
What's up?
Joe Schoen, GM, and Jim Harbaugh, head coach.
I'm with it.
Hell yeah.
I'm with it, bro. Listen, we'll give Jim Harbaugh the bank. We'll show him a big check.
That means 3rd round or 4th round, we're getting Hassan Haskins.
Yeah. I
don't know if I'm a fan of Harbaugh.
Love Harbaugh.
Come on, man. You got to be sneaky.
I mean, I like Harbaugh as a college coach.
I thought he was great as the Niners coach.
He did wonders for the 49ers.
He was very
and stacked, bro. Whew.
And listen, bro, and I'm not saying this, what if Harbaugh becomes the coach of the Giants? He can face his brother in the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Again?
Ravens Giants rematch. Ravens Giants rematch.
Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna start you at 2 minutes, Danny, because I know we were.
Yeah.
All right, you're on the clock now because I got to be tight with the time.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, so I mean, hey, like I said, if I was happy, and the firing needed to get done. The writings were on the wall, and it is what it is. He was a good man. He just wasn't for us. That's it. Good man, good attitude. Good upbringing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's a no nonsense guy, but he just wasn't for us. He just wasn't for us. That's all it was.
Bald-faced liar is what he was.
Yeah, he was a good actor. I get it.
He was the guy that sold us the beans for the beanstalk. and now we're climbing that beanstalk.
Listen,
the one thing I'll say, he did say that he's trying to, or he's going to put a product on the field that we're going to be proud of, and we weren't.
And I'm pretty sure they brought that up in the meeting.
You know what he said? You know what he said that still stands true? He said, when I leave this organization, I'm going to leave everybody happy. And damn right he did.
Left me smiling.
That couldn't be happier right now unless we won a Super Bowl.
Bro, I don't know what happened from yesterday and today, because it was like the Heat was coming back, and then yet today, another bombshell.
Everybody, it looks like he's coming back. It looks like, I'm like,
yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Nobody said anything yet. I'm like, he hasn't met with anybody yet. Dude, I was stuck to the TV all day yesterday, man.
I was refreshing everything like 3 times.
Yep. I had
my
phone was on. I had my old phone, which I still have on, connected to ESPN. I was watching NFL Network. I was just waiting for something to go. Joe Judge is fired. I'm like, oh, come on. And then freaking it got to like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
But one thing before I go, I know that I heard the time.
Right.
But I think the two coaches that will be good for us will be Brian Flores and Josh McDaniels. Reason why I say Brian Flores, number one, he's from the area, Brooklyn, New York. He knows the area. He'll be right at home with the Giants. Josh McDaniels, reason being, if winners stick with Daniel Jones, he could fix Daniel Jones. Look what he did with Brady, and look what he's doing with Mac Jones at the moment. He could possibly do wonders for Daniel Jones as well. So those are the two people I see.
I'm not sold on McDaniel yet. I'm not against him, but I'm not sold on him yet.
And Jim Harbaugh. Don't forget. I can't forget him.
Yeah.
Yes. The big money man. Yeah, got to throw him in there. You got to throw him in there.
Right.
Definitely.
Sneaky fell asleep.
But he's still wondering. He's still thinking about it. He's still thinking about it.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Sneaky. It's over, man. It's over. He's gone.
Nothing we can do about it.
He's gone, buddy.
Hey, listen, there's something we didn't have last year. That's hope for our team.
I'm pretty sure Judge will get a coordinator job somewhere, some other team or whatever, and he'll reestablish himself. And possibly down the road he'll get another head coaching job. Maybe.
Never.
Maybe. You don't think never?
Nope. He'll get a job.
He'll be like another Adam Gase?
Nope. I'd rather have Adam Gase, because at least Adam Gase won a couple games.
Damn, man.
As an Adam Gase.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm not like, I'm sorry. I just don't. Adam Gase looked like what he was, a crackhead. But freaking Joe Judge, I'm sorry. I can't deal with a guy that constantly, week after week, tells us the same lie after same lie after same lie.
I think look, you gotta keep in mind, he can't sit here every week after week and say, all right, guys, we're sorry. We lost again. We're trash.
No, you're right. But you know what? Then back yourself up. Tell me what you saw that was so good. Didn't do that.
And he kept saying every press conference, we got to watch the tape. We got to watch the tape. Look at the tape.
The Jets game, that's about as good as it was.
Even the Jets play better than us, man.
But Danny, I gotta go on, man. I appreciate you so much, bro.
No problem, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you as well.
I hope to see you on Thursday.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have a good show Thursday night because I'm off Friday.
Oh, so that means a 5-hour show?
We might have an 8-hour show.
Oh man, taking it overtime.
Might be. But also, now y'all know Leonard Marshall, right? Y'all familiar with Leonard Marshall?
Yeah.
So I want to start a campaign for him. Hold on, bear with me before I let you go, Daniel, because I completely forgot to show it with hold on a second here. Okay. Maybe it'll let me click on to the let me see if I can open this up.
And enjoying the 17-degree weather.
Yeah, I love
it. Man, you lucky, Sneaky.
to go up the rest of the week, and then come Saturday, Sunday, it's supposed to drop again.
Oh my goodness! It's like right now it's 17 degrees right now.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 40 something tomorrow.
Shoot.
Did is it still snowing or what?
No,
no more snow.
that
No,
snow's
just-
almost melted.
Yeah, right now it's ice, but it's gonna melt
Yeah.
soon.
Here we go. So I got this petition here that I want.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah,
people
hell yeah!
to sign this.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened already.
I know, me too. And I'm gonna, you know what? And I'm gonna say this about Leonard Marshall. Phil Simms is my favorite Giant of all time. Leonard Marshall is my favorite Giant of all time. I'm working on getting. I got an okay. Look, let me back up, and I hope I don't get emotional by saying this. I got a chance to meet one of my many heroes when I came to New York, and in doing this podcast, the first time I spoke to him on the phone, the whole time I was talking to him, I just said to myself, "Don't say stupid shit," because I was starstruck.
Yeah, rightfully so, man. Rightfully so.
If,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and it says change.org, but I have this link, or I have this photo on my phone. If you any Giants fans that want this to sign this, we got to make this happen for him.
Oh, for sure. My sim, I put my name on there right now.
Right now, I mean, it's at. Matter of fact, Danny, I'll send it to you right now. Shoot.
Yeah, I put my name down. I put my name down there.
Me too.
Okay. Matter of fact, let me see if I can.
Can you send it through text?
I can send it through text. Yes, sir.
Link on your YouTube too.
So
anybody
this man deserves every honor that we can give.
Definitely.
Now, I know he is known for, the big hit that got us into the NFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
He's known for that. But this man has over 80 sacks. This man did the dirty work so the Carl Banks, the LTs, can make the Harry Reasons. I mean, so they can make the play. I mean, I don't know if you guys play defensive tackle or defensive end.
Yes.
You guys don't get the glory and the glamour. I mean, you guys are mainly like gap protection, depending on the type of defense. I mean, if you're doing a 4-3 defense, it's just pretty much gap protection. That's all you're doing. And then the linebackers make the plays. Rarely do you guys get sacks. Of course, you guys make the plays, but this man,
he was the engine. He was the engine.
He was, the standard when it came to defensive linemen. I mean, am I wrong, guys? Am I wrong?
100% correct. Yeah.
When I got to meet him, back in November,
when you came down, yeah.
Oh my God! And the ball right here in this case, he autographed this ball for me.
Get it authenticated.
Yeah,
you got to.
Yeah, I have to send it off. I'll send it. I got to send it off. And at first when I got to the stadium to go in the game, they weren't gonna let me in it with it. And I'm like, Leonard Marshall signed it. And like, oh, it's autographed? Oh yeah, you can bring that in. I'm like, the fuck? Yes, I am gonna bring this in. But then I can't bring this ball. Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? I'm not.
Yeah, they're very picky. They're very picky at the gate. What they let.
And rightfully so. I respect that.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be. You got to. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm just saying. I got tickets. I flew all the way from Dallas.
Right.
Me and this football going in here.
One way or another.
But we had a moment, and it was just awesome. It was just awesome.
That's what you drive all, did that trip for, you know what I'm saying? You want to watch a game and you got to meet one of your idols, so,
Sneaky, the best thing to do with this link is to put it on all the Facebook pages because everybody in those groups will sign it.
Oh, of course.
Or just post it on your TikTok too.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna put it on the TikTok. It's gonna be in my bio.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on Twitter. It's gonna be on everything. I'm gonna use this clip.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just tag the Giants too in it. Just tag the Giants on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this is something that has to be done. It just I don't know, and and the thing, we don't know what happens behind the scenes, right? We just know what happens on the field.
Yeah.
But I know he did play for the Jets for 1 year, and then he retired. But
you can rest assured your best friend ain't going in there. 21.
Peppers?
No.
Tiki
Barber.
You mean Peppers?
Tiki Barber.
You mean Peppers, right?
I don't think Peppers is going to be here next year.
You mean Collins, right? You mean Collins, right?
Collins.
Collins?
Collins. Yeah.
Oh no, Kenny Phillips.
Oh,
okay.
That guy was good. That guy was good.
You know what? Okay, I'm not gonna say his name, but he is in the ring already.
Oh, is it? Is he already?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, he already
okay.
got because he got his and he got his jacket. But when they introduced him, they booed him.
You know who else I'd love to see in that ring?
Guy who's in the ring.
Tell me this guy wasn't one of the hardest hitters, and when it came to Philly, I don't think there was a bigger Giant that hated Philly more than he did. Sam Garnes.
I don't remember him.
What?
I'm not familiar. No.
You got now I'm old.
I got it. Hold on.
When did he play in? Because I was born in '86.
He was on the losing Super Bowl team
when he faced the Ravens.
Hey, and you know what? I was in the Army then.
He was
when we play the Ravens.
20. Yeah, number 20. He was a safety. Sam Garnes hated Philly. Hated Philly. He was like me. He was one of those guys that if we lost every game of the year, I want to win the Philly games. Sam Garnes was brutal. I mean, this guy would like.
So I will say this: from '97 to let's see, I even got to Germany. Honestly, from '97 to 2002. I was in the service, so therefore I wasn't as glued to the TV as I was prior.
Hey man, I'm starting a Sam Garnes fan club.
You better start doing that now.
Sam Garnes, and check this out: he played from '97 to 2003.
There you go.
Yep, he was a strong safety with the Giants.
This guy loved getting dirty, man. He loved being in on every tackle.
There's no picture of him.
Really?
Well, where I'm looking at. Where I'm looking at.
I'll be honest with you, he wasn't the handsomest man.
So he played for the Jets for the last 2 years. And he got a total of 10 interceptions as a strong safety.
Yeah.
He played 110 games. And yeah, he was on that Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about Steve Smith?
Which one?
Oh, I think
ours.
Our Steve Smith?
Yeah. Number 12.
Yeah, you're talking about in the Ring of Honor?
Possibly. What do you think?
I wouldn't say the Ring of Honor.
Nah, he had one good year with us, got hurt, and ended up going to Philly, just like what's his name did. Former Giants player go to Philly to retire.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good look.
Guevara, are you?
Nah, no. Guevara was the same way. He was great. Then went to Philly, had a good year, and then that was it.
And Aaron Ross too. Aaron Ross.
Yeah. Well, Aaron Ross, he was with us. Went to the Bears. Was it I think it was the Bears.
I think he went to Chicago.
Then he came back to us, won a Super Bowl, and then I think he went to Philly.
Okay. All right, guys. I hate to do this, Danny. I got to move on. I'm gonna bring.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna jump over and bring Positive Philly in.
Oh,
But
no.
before I do that,
Where's Sam going?
Danny, let me hear it one time.
All right, fellas. Good night, and let's go Giants. Peace.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, bro.
All right. Hold on a sec. All right.
Hey guys, I'm talking to Sneaky right now. I'm gonna go and tell him about this.
Oh my god. You gotta start practicing your prep, bro.
What's up,
All right.
guys? Hello. What's up? Hello.
You are officially on the clock.
What's up, guys? So I know you're probably going to expect me to come on here talk about Joe Judge. Listen, real quick, Giants had to get rid of him. Congratulations to the New York Football Giants. It's not what I'm here to talk about tonight. So real quick, I know I have 3 minutes, and if I run out of time, please let me finish. So as you guys, everybody who knows me knows I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan. Philly Foothills. He is a Eagles fan, Eagles content creator, just like all of us. He's doing what all of us are doing. He is the host of East Meets West and the Nest Out West with Eagles Uncensored, who is live live, not currently, but he's been live all day, basically over the past 24 hours, just trying to get the word out there. Or I didn't even say what happened yet. Basically, Philly Foothills lost his son. The Saturday, about an hour before the Eagles game, he lost his 26-year-old son. He passed away very suddenly. They have no idea what happened. They're doing investigations. They're investigating it. They're investigating the cause of the death, everything like that. There is a GoFundMe for him. And Sneaky, if you don't mind, if you want me to put that in the chat,
didn't you have it up at one time?
I did. You want me to put it in the chat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So it's in the private chat right there. If for anybody who wants to donate, I'll put it in the chat right now as well. Here we go. I can do that after. I'll do that after I get off. Yeah, man. Actually, I appreciate that, and I'll appreciate that actually. That's all I'm going to say about that comment. But Sneaky, I know you know how it is, man, and I know you've been through stuff. We've all been through things, guys. And listen, I've never met the guy. I've never met this man right here. I've never met this man right here in real life. One day we're going to. I don't know when it's going to be, but they're not friends to me. They're family. Both of you. And we have raised Sneaky. I'll if you don't mind. You still got it. Right there, guys. As you can see, we have raised. This is the GoFundMe. So that's the description. $1,340. So that's crazy. I can tell you, a lot of Eagles fans are there have been Giants fans who have donated. I'm going to say that. I know I'm on the Giants podcast, which I'm not telling you guys you have to.
Guys, listen. I'll take over a little bit, Positive, if you don't mind. Bottom line is this: no matter what team you're on, no matter who you support, we're all family.
Family first, baby.
And this gentleman lost his son. I cannot imagine, and I'm not going to, because I don't want to imagine the pain that he's going through right now. Fathers are not supposed to bury their sons. It's the other way around. So if you can't donate, that's fine. Don't. But at minimum, share this GoFundMe page.
Please. It means a lot to me.
Because I will tell you this right now. Funerals are expensive. Sometimes people have life insurance. Sometimes people don't, regardless of the situation. Any financial reprieve we can give this family, let's do it. If you got $5, give $1. If you got $15, give 5 of that 50. If you can give 5 or 10, 15, 20, whatever you can do. I mean, this $5,000 goal, I mean, we should make it, we should get this over the goal. We should double it.
Sneaky. Can I say one more thing about it?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. What you got?
So guys, we are actually thank you to Elite Superfans, Tiffany of Elite Superfans. I'm not going to get into detail about that. But we are able to raffle off a signed Eagles helmet by former Eagles running back, current San Francisco 49ers running back Raheem Mostert. We are raffling off a mini Raheem Mostert Eagles helmet. Listen, Sneaky, I'm sure you have no interest, but if you donate, you have a chance at winning. I believe I don't quote me on this, but you guys, any sports fan out there, no matter if you're an Eagles fan or not, you have a chance at winning a mini signed Eagles helmet signed by current 49ers quarterback Raheem Mostert. And listen, if you think about it, that's the perfect what did I say?
You said quarterback.
Thank you. Perfect player right now, because I'm speaking on behalf of these two men on the screen right now. We are San Francisco 49ers fans this coming Sunday.
I'm just rooting for Dallas to lose. I'll be honest. Mike, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I do want to say this. It's a good thing that they have something to raffle off. But when you guys give, don't give to expect something. Okay?
Gratitude.
Just give.
Gratitude.
I'm sorry, Ant. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Gratitude. That's what you expect.
Thank you. Anybody that wants the link,
I will put it in the chat when I get off of here.
Nope, I'm going to put it in the chat right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on my Facebook pages.
Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. And listen, I do want to say one more thing as well.
How do I get off the?
I haven't publicized this. I've only told a few people this, but I'm going to officially announce it tonight on the show. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to try not to stop my content again. But I'm sorry, Sneaky. My great grandmom, she's in the hospital right now, and we don't know how much longer she has. So that's all I want to say. That's really all I have tonight.
Well, we'll be praying for you, Mike. How old is your grandma? You say great grandma?
Great grandma. She's 97 years old.
97. That in itself is a blessing.
Her real man, she says, and it's so sad. She says she's ready for, she's ready. She's like, I'm ready for God to take me home. Man, I'm sure we all know what that means. If you guys don't know what that means, it means she's ready to go to heaven.
Yeah.
Sneaky, I gotta say something. I gotta say something to you as well. So with my, how I do the work program and all, right? So one of the I'm working at a senior citizen home right now, and one of the residents there, they made a comment to the job coach. They said that I made an impact on their day. I made an impact of me talking to them, made an impact on, I made an impact on them being there. I made them feel better about themselves being in that situation that they're in. And also, there is a Giants fan who is a senior citizen there. You and him would be best friends. Every day, he is rocking Giants gear, just like you are. I asked him, I'm like, do you know who Sneaky G-Man is? Unfortunately, he said no. I said, do you have YouTube? He said he doesn't watch YouTube. He's a senior citizen in a senior home. I give him props for being a Giants fan, but you know what?
Well, Mike, I'm disappointed in you because it is your due diligence to take your phone out, show him who Sneaky G-Man is. I hate talking in the third person. You should show him who I am, because I hate it when players do that when they talk in the third person. I don't like that.
Listen, I don't want
to not only me, but you show them who Ant is, Danny, Austin, Gabe, Mike.
I wish I could. I'm going to get in trouble by my job coach. Listen, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I got to expose Sneaky G-Man for a minute.
Oh God.
So I'm working yesterday. I'm working hard at my place. My phone's my
wait. Say the whole story first, Mike.
So
why did I call you?
Because I texted Sneaky.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Joe Judge. Or
No, it wasn't Joe Judge. He was asking me how I was feeling. It wasn't about Joe Judge.
Yeah, I meant how you were feeling about the Giants situation. That's what I meant.
I didn't know. All I said was, "How are you feeling?"
Oh, so
I'm
anyway,
thinking you're like, oh, I guess he knew I got my booster shot, and it was Monday. I'm coming back to work.
Hey, I heard about that. Prayers to you, man. Hope you're better now. Well, obviously.
I'm Sunday. I was good to go.
But
hey, Mike, you got to hurry up, man. I do have to move on. I do appreciate your story, but
I got you. I look at my watch and I see the numbers 520-720-1714. I'm like, that's Nikki. Why is he calling me at work? So then I answer, and for 5 minutes, I see my job coach, like she's not happy. And I'm like, sorry, you can blame my friend who's a Giants fan who called me, but it won't happen again. So she had to have a whole spiel with me about that happening. And I said that too loud.
Well, you tell her to call me. I got you. I'm like, you know what Mike said about you? Don't worry, you won't be working there much longer.
Hey, no, Sneaky, listen, man. We were there, we were all there for you this past summer. And we've all been there for you when you've gone through stuff within the community. This affects me. He's an Eagles fan. I've reached out to every Eagles fan I can today so far. And guys, just please do what you can. I'm not asking for you guys to donate. Just share this on your social medias. Make a TikTok video talking about this. We will appreciate it.
Have you made a TikTok video yet?
1 cent. What?
Have you made a TikTok video yet?
I have to. I haven't yet. I've tried to, but I haven't done it yet.
All right.
Are you going to?
Are you going to?
I'm an Eagles fan. I'm going to. Yeah.
All right, then focus on yourself, Mike. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. It's you that matters now. Mike, let me hear it one time, man.
I still got to say it tonight?
You can say it every night, dude.
What the hell? Mike, let me hear it one time.
Listen, I'm going to say 3 things. Let's go Eagles. Let's go 49ers. And let's go Giants.
Ow.
Now
you got to say it all over again.
Are you kidding me?
Just the Giants. I don't want to hear anything about anybody else.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's that serious.
Sneaky G-Man's a serious man, guys. He's very sneaky. Just to let you guys know, Sneaky G-Man is very sneaky when he plays Connect 4 with you. Just want to put that out there. Prayers to Foothills, man. Go Birds, and let's go Giants out.
He had to throw in the Let's Go Birds, didn't he? He had to throw that in there.
Somebody has to.
What up, dog? That's a inside joke. Oh, man. Okay. Man. You get Mike going, and he just don't stop. Any comment?
I'm still trying to figure out what just happened. That whole interview / moment kind of went.
Well, seriously, there is a family in need. Like I said, they lost a loved one, and let's do what we can. That's what we could do.
Doesn't matter what fan you are. It's a human being needing help from other human beings because they're having a really tough time right now. It doesn't make you a bad person because these times are tough right now. But even if you can just donate $1, every dollar helps, guys.
And again, if you can't donate, please share it. Please.
Yeah, absolutely. Share it. Sharing is caring.
Before I go to the next person, who you got between the Rams and the Cards? That's gonna be a dog fight. That's gonna be a dog fight.
Who's home? The Cardinals are, right?
No, Rams are. Rams won the division.
Ooh. Yep. I'm gonna go Rams. Just because of that. Just because they're home.
I don't even know what the line is. I'm gonna say I gotta go with the Cardinals.
Gotta be like
and the only reason why I'm going the Cardinals because it was that last play against the 49ers. Beckham didn't go back to get the ball, and Stafford still is Stafford. But I wouldn't be surprised if they win. Not at all. Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
So here we go. Dash. What's going on, man?
Hey, how
up,
you
bro?
doing? Good.
You are officially on the clock. What you got?
Well, I'm happy that my Cowboys are officially, well, they've been officially in the playoffs, but going against the 49ers except instead of the Cardinals. I'm happy for that though.
Okay.
So my prediction for the playoffs, let's do that real quick. So I got, it's loading.
It's loading.
Okay,
You
wild
got
card. Wild card. Bengals beat the Raiders, Bills beat the Patriots, and the Chiefs beat the Steelers. Rams beat the 49ers, Cowboys beat the 49ers, and the Bucks beat the Eagles. Divisional round, Chiefs beat the Bills, Titans beat the Bengals, Bucks beat the Cowboys, and the Packers beat the Rams. Conference championship, I got the Titans beat the Chiefs, sorry McNugget. I got the Packers beating the Bucks. And then Super Bowl, I got the Packers winning.
Okay.
I actually like that, but I'm gonna say whoever wins that Packers and Buccaneers game is gonna win the Super Bowl.
You don't think anybody in the AFC will compete against each other? Will
Nope.
compete against the NFC?
Nope. I think.
Who do you have in the AFC? Wait, he has the Titans and the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Titans and Chiefs.
So I can see, now this is just going off of his stuff. I can see the Titans beating the Chiefs. Okay.
And also because, why I say that is because of the Titans beat the Chiefs in the regular season at home this season.
Well, also, the Titans are like 27th. Their defense is ranked 27th when it comes to yards, but I think they're top 10 when it comes to points.
Mm-hmm.
I think what's suspect about their defense is their run defense. And Titans, they like to run the ball.
Yeah.
Now who's beating the Patriots in the you got them, you don't even got them in the divisional round, okay.
Yeah.
And who are they playing against?
No, never mind. They lose to the Bills in the wild card.
Yeah.
Okay, because they're playing the Bills at home, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because the Bills won the division. That makes sense. Okay. I would say, damn, that's a good setup too. But go ahead and finish. Give us your final thought because your time is almost up. Dash, what you got?
Let's see. Well, okay. So overall prediction of my records. So my overall, I am 176 wins out of 96 losses, and then week by weeks, I'm 179 wins, 93 losses. So I was only 3 wins apart.
Okay.
From overall and week by week. So I think I did pretty good. My first season of doing this.
And I think the dedication that you had to do this, I mean, every week in and week out says a lot. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. And I heard my timer go off. So are you going to do the backstage afterwards or no?
Probably not. Probably because I have to do the editing and oh, damn it. I'm already over 2 hours. God, dog. I'll just have to.
Axby was giving you a heads up in the.
Did he? God,
yeah.
Dang it. It is so hard to do a 2-hour show, you know?
Not really.
Shut up, man. Ain't nobody asking you anyway. God. Dash, let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Later, bro.
God. You know, I mean, because you get good and you get going, and then, you know, and then you get to talk to awesome people like Little G Man.
What's up, bro?
Oh my God, you grew up.
Holy crap.
I did?
Huh?
I did?
You did.
Maybe
you have hair now.
I've always had hair.
You didn't have hair last time. It was like shorter.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked a lot younger with it. Short.
Yeah, you did.
I look older with my long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be called old ass G man. Not, I'm just kidding.
Little big man.
Little big G man, right? What's up, man? What you
Yeah.
got going on?
I got like 4 things to like show you. They're really short, so.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put you on the clock. You got 3 minutes. Go.
Okay. Wait, is my screen sharing right now or no?
No.
What's the no? I'm not seeing it. No.
Let me see if we can. Okay, there we go.
All
Can you
right,
see
I
it
see
now?
it now. Yep. All right,
Or
there we
do
go.
you
I'm
see
adding
this?
it. Yep.
Have you seen this before?
That's funny.
These are all the people the Cowboys have lost to. All right.
And I take it this hair thing between what is it? Carr and what's his name?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, that's Kyler Murray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And you got Jackson
Hold on.
Mahomes and Patrick
There we
Mahomes'
go. There we
girlfriend.
go. And he has instead of Patrick Mahomes, they have his brother and his wife.
Yeah. Okay, and then my next thing is my presentation. It's a real quick presentation on why the Dallas Cowboys are frauds and they aren't a good team.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
All right. So it
Send
doesn't
it.
matter about the preseason. All right, you see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go over all their wins and losses.
I gave you the whole screen. Go.
You did? Okay.
Yes, sir.
The Cowboys and the Buccaneers, they lost to an elite team
Mm-hmm.
by little, but it was the first game of the season. The Cowboys and Chargers, they won, but by a game-winning field goal.
Well, they got
And
robbed. Chargers got robbed that game. Yep.
Yeah, I saw that. And the Chargers aren't really an elite team, but they're good. They're not elite.
They were 1-1. Yep.
Yeah.
They were 1-1 at that
Eagles.
time. Yep.
They beat the Eagles. We don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, we
Panthers. We could pass that. Giants. Patriots.
Well,
The
wait.
Patriots
Let's not pat. The Giants. Let's be real. Barkley, Jones, and then Galladay got out,
I
and
totally
Mike
forgot
Glennon
about
got
that
in.
game.
The moment Mike Glennon touched the field, it was a wrap. We should have just went home. We knew.
Wrap.
Huh?
Yeah.
It was a wrap.
It was a wrap. Okay, now go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Cowboys and Patriots. The Patriots weren't as good.
Yep,
as
they were 2-4.
then.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. The Cowboys and Vikings. The Vikings not an elite team. They lost to the Broncos.
Yeah. Well, and also the Viking. That's when Cooper Rush. Go ahead.
Okay. Falcons. Yeah. They
Well,
lost to the Chiefs.
let's talk about how they destroyed the Dallas Cowboys. How the Broncos just beat up on them at home. Okay, now let's go on. I'm sorry.
And the Chiefs are an elite team. The Raiders, they lost to the Raiders. They beat the Saints. The Saints are really, I'd say they're mid. Like, not bad, not great. They beat the football team by a point. The Giants,
We had Mike Glennon. Enough said.
I never wanted Mike Glennon. They killed the football team. And they lost to the Cardinals with the Cardinals.
Who had a winning record. Yep.
Yes. And then they beat the Eagles, which the Eagles.
The Eagles had their third string team in.
Yeah.
So to be fair, all right. Now you know, if I'm not fair, then I'm wrong. When the Cowboys played the Panthers were 3-0. However, they didn't play anybody. Hold on a second. And I hope Carson.
Good fight.
I hope Carson's not listening because that's my dog.
Hey, Sneaky, I gotta get going, bro.
Okay, man.
All right, man. Let's go, John. Ow! Love you.
Appreciate you. Love you, brother.
See you, bro.
So the Panthers started off the season, the Jets, the Saints, and then Houston.
Yeah, that's not really.
So I mean, the Saints were. Let's see, what was the score? So it's like 20. Looks like 26. They put a beating on the Saints, so it was 26-7. So they were 3-0, and then when they played against the Cowboys, so okay, we could say they won two winning teams.
But my point I'm trying to prove here is that they have not beaten an elite team.
No,
they have.
Yeah.
There's not one.
It wasn't on their schedule.
They faced 1, 2, 3
Cardinals. Yep.
And then that's really it. And they didn't beat one. And you want to say the Steelers had an easy schedule? And the Steelers
we don't have to come. Look, see. This is little Jimmy. This is what I do. I don't compare teams, right? If I'm focusing on the Cowboys, I stick with the Cowboys.
I'm not comparing the teams. I'm comparing schedules.
Yeah, I just say we just stick with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Because this schedule, right, it's a tough schedule. I mean, look, you got right now. I'm seeing the Raiders, I'm seeing Broncos, I'm seeing Chiefs, Saints. Scroll up real quick. I don't even think Minnesota is even a pushover. Yeah, they didn't have a good season. Scroll up for me if you don't mind. Chargers. I mean, they played the Chargers. Well, that was preseason.
They lost every game in the preseason.
Bucks. I mean, this wasn't it wasn't a hard. It was a challenging schedule. So,
but I feel like they just haven't proven to me.
Oh, I agree with you. Matter of fact, I was telling my guys on Truce today. I said, "Hey, there's a gentleman at my work that was walking around the office with his head down. I mean, like they already lost the game. I don't know, man. I'm not looking forward to this weekend. I'm just gonna enjoy. And I'm like, damn, dude. At least wait to the game. But anyway, that's either here nor there. Little Giant, I'm so glad that you came on. It's always good to see you.
Can I show you one more thing?
All right, let's make it quick. Yeah, let's make it quick.
It's very easy to read. All right, we are gonna. Let me try not to. Okay, there we go. Now I did put this in the YouTube chat. Okay. Things Joe Judge has said this seriously. Things Joe Judge has seriously said this season. Let's read this. Results are overrated. I don't know what that means. Punting can be aggressive. Scoring points isn't always the goal on offense. Nate Soldier has played really well in 2021. Each one of these is a legit fireball on its own. He didn't say the last one, I don't think. But okay. I don't he said this, but I don't know why he would say, Nate Soldier wasn't really no. Scoring points on offense, that thing. Okay, if you don't have to score points on offense, how you win the game?
So I don't like taking little snippets and making and kind of reading between the lines. I need to know exactly, what was the question, how the answer, and what was the whole answer. Okay. I mean, it's easy for me, and I'm going to be devil's advocate. All right, I'm going to be honest. It's easy for me to criticize results are overrated. No, they're not. We need them. Punts can be aggressive. Okay, I get that. But for me to give it its due merit, I need to know what the question was and the full statement. But that's just me. Little G man, if you want to take this and run with it, by all means, do what you do. But for me, this is just like this is like a side item. I need the meat and not a side item. What do you call it when you like your
side dish?
Yeah. Like you get, when you go to a restaurant, you get your omelet, right? You get the extra cheese. I like jalapenos on mine, right? And then chicken. You're like, well, you get two sides. You get your hash browns. I like grits and cheese. Sometimes I just get grits, I
like grits too.
So like, this is just, I need the omelet, I
understand what you mean.
I need the hash browns but little G man, I hate to say this, I do got to move on. Thank you for coming on.
Okay.
Hope to see you Thursday.
Real
And
quick, who got in the Super Bowl?
New York Football Giants.
Not bad choice.
So for me, I just sit back and I enjoy the game. I don't because it's the playoffs. I'm gonna be for real. It's not fun for me when the Giants aren't in. It's not. And I get to be this is the one time a year when we don't get in the playoffs, I'm a true fan. Meaning I just get to sit back and just watch the game. But I will say this. Any team that beats the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys are gonna make it past the 49ers, but yeah. I got Packers, Chiefs, and I got the Packers taking it.
Wouldn't be surprised. Let me hear it one time, brother.
Let's go Giants out. Hey, I'm excited for our 5th and our 7th overall pick this year.
I can't wait. Let me hear it one more time.
Let's go Giants. Ow! The Giants
Appreciate you. Let me put the link out again. All right, we are moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Broad Sports.
What's up, Sneaky?
Officially.
Hold on. Let me go back to
on the clock. What you got?
Let me go back to before you start the clock. Let me make a little joke real quick. Going back to Positive Philly's outro. Sneaky isn't really that serious.
Oh yeah. It's like, well, isn't it supposed to be like, why so serious?
Why so serious?
Yeah. There we go. You are on.
But this is crazy. I didn't realize that today is the 18th anniversary of the Freddie Mitchell 4th and 26.
I was actually talking to Philly sports guy about that.
Yeah.
I was actually talking. Yeah. So,
but
who do you guys have first round?
Tampa.
Okay.
But I think it's going to be an interesting matchup. I mean, both teams are completely different from when we met October 14th, that Thursday night game in Philly. I went to that game. Yeah, like I said, both teams are completely different. Most of Tampa's wide receiving core is injured. They really only have like Godwin's and then a couple of their backups like Scotty Miller, I believe Tyler Johnson, and Cyril Grayson. Eagles are different as well. It's going to be an interesting matchup. The line right now is 8.5. I have the Bucs winning, but I think we cover.
Okay.
And I know that you were wondering what the line was for the Cardinals and Rams. Rams are favored by 4.
So I don't think that tells me much, though. I think that's still a pick-em game because if I'm not mistaken, the home team gets 3 automatically, right?
Not necessarily. I don't think.
Okay. From what I know, the home team automatically gets 3.
But I mean,
if it's even. So
since I have the lines up, I'll just read you the lines. Raiders Bengals 4:30 on Saturday on NBC. Bengals are favored by 5.5. Patriots Bills Saturday at 8:15 on CBS. Bills are favored by 4. My Birds and the Bucks 1 p.m. Sunday on Fox. Bucks are favored by 8.5. Niners Cowboys Sunday 4:30 CBS. Cowboys are favored by 3. Steelers Chiefs Sunday night 8:15 on NBC. Steelers are favored by, or not the Steelers, excuse me. The Chiefs are favored by 12.5. And Monday night at 8:15 on ESPN, ABC, ESPN Plus. Yeah, you know what I mean. Cardinals Rams. Rams are favored by 4. But that's also another intriguing matchup because the Cardinals won in LA. Rams won in Arizona. And this is also going, unfortunately, both QBs in this matchup are screwed when they lose. Because if the Rams win, then unfortunately Kyler Murray might fit into that Lamar Jackson narrative where he's great in the regular season, can't do shit in the postseason. But if the Cardinals win, then the narrative that Matt Stafford can't win a playoff game continues.
Right.
So yeah, both quarterbacks are utterly screwed.
And I think that's a perfect way to stop right there. Hold on. Perfect timing. So, let me hear it one time, man.
All right. I felt bad for Judge that he got fired, mainly because he's not that bad of a coach. He was just thrown into a horrible situation. I'm not going to say let's go Giants. I'm going to switch around a little bit. And I'm going to say let's hope Giants.
No.
I knew you wouldn't like that one. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. Yeah, no, we gotta. Yeah. And the problem is if you say something different, then you let Brown Sports say something different. I'm like, no. And then of course, then I'd have to hear it from the muscle. She'd be like, you messed up. You messed up, Sneaky. Luke, what you got, man? You are on the clock.
Sorry about Joe Judge, man. It's
When you're 10 and 24, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nothing good happens.
But I hate both of the Cowboys and the Niners, so I'm just gonna root for Seattle that game.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect way to do it.
Yep.
Same as the Cardinals and the Rams, I'm gonna root for Seattle, of course. Anyways, so I feel like Seattle got lucky that last game because it was supposed to be Pete Carroll's last coaching game,
right,
for Seattle. Because we won by 8 points that game. We beat the Cardinals, I think. Back to my point. Giants, hope better luck next year. As a Seahawks fan, I'm saying that. And, I'm keeping Positive Philly in my thoughts and prayers. If you're still watching this, Positive Philly, you're not alone in this. But I feel like you need to go soon. But Sneaky,
what's up, man?
Pleasure talking to you, brother.
Oh, as
I always love hanging out with you, man.
Hey, it's been a pleasure, man, for real.
Love you, brother.
Love you
and
too, man.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, shoot.
X.
Hey.
Yay.
Hey, Sneaky.
You are on the clock. What you got?
Patriots are in the playoffs.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
We're finally back where we belong.
Normally, you guys are like in the top seed. So, like,
yeah, things have changed, but I'm happy we're at least in the playoffs.
At least you're in the playoffs. That's true.
I had us at 12-5 this year. It was off by 2 wins, so I'm not going to.
Okay. They went what? 10-7. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we lost to the Dolphins, which was a terrible game.
Right.
I was at Texas Roadhouse. I didn't get to watch the game, but I watched highlights, and we played terrible.
Right.
Our defense was terrible. Mac Jones was.
Wait a minute. Your jersey's on the way.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, I saw you called me that one day, but I was at school, so I didn't answer it.
Yeah, because I had your address, right? Yeah, I had your address.
I gave it to you.
Yeah, so it's on the way. And the reason why I called you, I know you wanted me to sign it. I hope that's right, because I did.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, that's why you called me? I was at school.
Well, I mean, hey, I needed to know. I'm like, are you okay? Because I couldn't remember, but I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure you wanted me to sign this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, and I didn't want to send it to you because I know you're not a Giants fan.
I'm not a Giants fan.
But
I collect sports memorabilia.
Right, but you are you're one of my fans, right?
Yes.
Fair to say. I mean, you're not my fan. You're one of my peeps.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah.
I'm just going on a limb saying that. So I'm like, I think he wanted me to sign it. So I signed it.
Thank you.
I mean, you're welcome.
I just realized February. When was the Super Bowl last year? February 3rd, right?
Yeah, February 3rd. Yeah.
February 3rd, 2022 will be 1 year since I met you.
Wow.
It's the first episode I came on.
Mm-hmm. That's right, after the Chiefs one, yeah. Or the Chiefs game, yeah.
Yeah, I did not want to talk about that. Brady did not deserve the win.
But yeah, I just wanted to let you know before we went our separate ways that your jersey's on the way. It should be there I don't even know. My Mama Boss sent it off. So
I won't be at school because our school got canceled for 2 weeks. We're on remote learning.
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
They ended it. They went on remote learning 1 week before our first semester ended. So that's
okay.
great.
Yeah, it's crazy out
good.
there. So, but hey, what's your final thought?
Final thought: Patriots will play the Titans in AFC Championship. If I'm wrong, I guess I'm wrong.
Wait, what seed is the
Patriots
Patriots?
are the 6th seed. Titans are the number 1 seed.
They might play them sooner, depending on how it plays out.
Freak. If the Raiders beat the Bengals, then we will play the Chiefs if they win, which they're gonna win. But if Titans, yeah, we're gonna have to play the Titans. Patriots will be the Titans.
Okay, we can leave it at that. Let me hear one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. Axby, what's up, man?
So, I don't know why y'all want a head coach. I got dotted up by a future car salesman. He's gonna be selling them cars for like 30. He's gonna get. That's a minute. You know, y'all want Jim Harbaugh kind of. I don't know why y'all want him, because he kind of got dotted up by a car salesman.
I bet you felt good last night when they won.
Yeah, man. Two championships and 2 sports, and
that's right.
Half a year.
World Series, and now y'all getting spoiled.
Yep, just like Tampa does every year. In California.
I was surprised that Georgia won. I thought it was going to be again, another championship from Alabama. And I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad that's not the case.
My dad's reaction was priceless. He waited like 40 years just to see it, and it was just, he was so happy last night. He was watching it. He hasn't seen it.
I honestly hope he enjoyed every minute of it.
I was just so happy. Like, the Georgia Falcons can beat the Falcons. They can beat the New York Giants, the Jets. They can beat half the NFL at this point. I'll say that confidently. I think a bunch of kids could beat a bunch of grown men.
Oh, hold on a second. I got some Facebook love here. I need to read some of the. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any of their comments. I remember telling you weeks back when the Giants wouldn't win another game this season with Daniel Jones out. Yep, you're right.
I think y'all should give Daniel Jones another chance for the new coach. 1 more year for new coach.
I think that this is going to be his option year. I mean, he has to do something.
Give him a new coach, see how he does.
What's that saying? Poop or get off the pot?
Yep.
I'm sure they don't use the word poop, but you know what I'm saying.
I think Daniel Jones is a system quarterback. He's going to be good in a good system.
I agree with you. I will say this, and I've been saying this: if you get someone who is familiar with the offense that he had in Duke, he'll be electrifying.
I think the perfect candidate would probably be like, I don't even know. I don't know. Like, I like the 49ers offensive coordinator or the Chiefs offense, like Eric Bieniemy, because they like deep ball. They like deep ball guys, and that's what Daniel Jones is. He's a deep ball player. I think y'all need to get a coach that is used to deep ball quarterbacks.
Yeah, and he could throw the ball. He could throw the ball anywhere on that field.
That's why I think Eric Bieniemy is a perfect fit, because the Giants, the offense, it's kind of like the Chiefs, to be honest. I see it. Just the quarterback's a little different, like by a lot, but I feel like if you could put Daniel Jones in the Chiefs system, I feel like Daniel Jones could be a top 10 quarterback in that system.
Well, if you put Daniel Jones in any system with an offensive line, he'll be dangerous.
Exactly.
He'll be dangerous.
He has no time. It's remarkable. How much time?
Well, Axby, it's really good to see you again, man. Hope to see you Thursday. And let me hear it one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you. For the first time, Tom's World.
What's up, Sneaky?
What up, home dog? How you doing?
I see that you follow me on TikTok now.
Yeah.
You followed me back? Yep.
Yeah. You
I like what you're doing with the Giants content and all that.
Hey man, I
Not too
appreciate
many
it.
Giants content creators on TikTok.
Yeah. And you know, to be fair, Tom, I'm just trying to be myself, brother.
That's all you're gonna do.
I respect everybody in the game. I respect everybody's hustle. I know I give, some people a hard time, but it's kind of a challenge. I mean, if I challenge you to come on the show and you don't come on, but I don't judge. At the same time, I don't judge. I say that, but I don't, maybe.
Yeah, so what do you think about the Giants? In the offseason and what they should do with Daniel Jones?
Like I said, they need to bring somebody in that can
I'd say
actually.
like Jacoby Brissett or something like that.
Oh, you mean like as a backup?
Yeah, to compete with Jones.
Yeah, I think so.
Or
we
Mariota.
need a. I'll take a Mariota. I'll take him. We do need some kind of a backup for Jones because in the years that he's been in the league, he has missed at least a couple games due to injury. And
that's because he has a bottom 30 offensive line too. So
yeah, and I wish I can argue with that. And like I said many times on the show, what Gettleman is faulted for is that he put weapons before protection. So that's what he sacrificed for Daniel Jones, which I get it, but now we're kind of digging on the bottom of the well right now regarding offensive linemen. So
like
I
he
hope
scrambled at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
for offensive line.
and the people that he brought in,
like Ben Bredesen.
Well, they were on the tail end of the career. They were this is just my opinion, okay? They were second guessing themselves if they want to play or not. And then they get over conditioned and then they quit. Come on now. If you're not, and I think they had one foot out the door. And the Giants gave them an opportunity. And they said, you know what? Maybe I don't want to play. They should have just stuck with their original plan and didn't come back.
Yeah.
But
Dave Gettleman, he broke his promise. He said he was going to fix the O-line, never did.
Never did.
Last draft, he didn't draft a single offensive lineman.
Yeah, he did address the line.
Andrew Thomas was his best lineman.
Yes.
He's been a stud this year. He's only let up one sack.
Time. But then no, hold on, he did draft Perlt and Hernandez and was there another lineman? Hold on, there's another lineman. But the problem is
Flowers.
No, that was Reese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was Reese, and that was the beginning of his demise.
Speaking of Reese, I seen that he passed up T.J. Watt for Evan Ingram.
Not only that, let me tell you about that draft. We were going after Mahomes.
McAdoo wanted Mahomes, but Mara wanted to stay with Eli.
Yep. Well, McAdoo wanted Mahomes. But not only did Mara want to stick with Eli, Mara didn't want to give up the picks that I can't remember what team it was at the time that they were asking for to trade up to get him.
But
and that
even
was
then, he fell into a perfect situation with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You never know what he would do here with the Giants. So it's easy to be a Monday morning GM who just says,
Yeah, that's facts, man. And see, for me, I'm glad you brought that up because for me, I try not to be that guy.
Yep.
I try not to be that Monday morning quarterback. I try not to be that Monday morning, GM, because I get to sit up here on a podcast, talk about how horrible they're this and horrible they're that, but I have no responsibility for the team. no consequences for my decisions. It's a stressful job because if I sit there and I draft someone, I'm going off of the potential of someone. You know what I mean? How many number 1 picks or top 10 picks were busts? I mean, Ryan Lee, for example, the Chargers didn't realize what they got.
Yep.
Jamarcus Russell, the Raiders didn't know what they got. Who else? Shit. I mean, there's so many top 10 picks that were bust that
The Raiders haven't really been smart with their first round picks, anyways. They've just drafted receiver after receiver.
So I was talking to a Raider fan. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Captain Jack Rackham. I don't recall. But we were talking about Leatherhead, right? And
Alex
they
Leatherwood?
said that he turned out to be a pretty good player. I don't know I'm just going off of what they said. I'm like, oh, okay. But I mean, then again, I've never heard anything bad about him. And for what it's worth, the Raiders are in the playoffs. For whatever it's worth.
But
Let's see what we got here.
What prospects do you like coming out of this draft?
I gotta take a good look. For me, as of right now, I like Michigan. So I am a Nate Hutchinson fan.
I feel like he's going to go number 1.
Yeah, it's going to be
There's,
tough.
There's no quarterback in this draft that can go number 1. I feel like.
Yeah, and the sad thing is, I haven't really looked at the quarterback field because I didn't want to take that approach, if you will.
I think they should just stay with Daniel Jones and wait till next year to draft a
I
quarterback
agree.
or something.
Yep. Well, because if we don't give Daniel Jones, in my opinion, if we don't give him this year, because this would be his year to
This is
show
his
himself.
contract year.
Yes. Because if he doesn't do well, we don't pick up his 5th-year option.
If Daniel Jones is not top 5 quarterback this year, he doesn't get a second contract.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
Well,
what I'm
now
saying.
I don't know. But now, what do you mean by top 5? Because I said in the beginning of the season, he
You
was
have to
top
have
10
like a-
quarterback, and I got blown up on TikTok and all the other stuff. I wasn't lying because he was top 10 in passing yards. Now, what do you mean by top? What would make?
Jones has to have like a Josh
Well, you
Allen-
sound a little muffled.
What's that?
Now you sound better now. Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
All right. What I'm trying to say is Jones needs to have like a Josh Allen step up type year.
Okay.
To get a second contract from the Giants. Because we're not going to pay a quarterback who's been hurt half of his year with us.
Yep.
And you're going to give him a 4-year deal with $50 million probably. Because he's not. I don't think he's going to get 80 or 100 million from us.
No.
He's going to get like a 3-year 40 at most.
If anything, maybe even the franchise tag. If anything.
No, I think if that franchise tag is going to go to anyone, I think it's going to be Saquon.
Oh.
Next year.
Teams can only tag 1 or 2 players.
Yeah, one player. They can only tag 1 player.
They can only play 1. Okay.
Like
See, so for me, and because I asked you the question, and I'll tell you what my opinion is.
Right.
For me, a player has to be top 10 in one of the 5 major categories of quarterbacking. Attempts, which is easy. All they got to do is throw the ball a hell of a time. Okay. A hell of a lot, if anything. Completions, yardage, TDs, and interceptions, or lack of interceptions, if you will. For me, if any quarterback is in those 5 categories, to me, and again, that's just my opinion. Okay. Yeah. Because I call Eli Manning a top 10 quarterback because he's not in lead interceptions because he has a lot of interceptions.
Can I stop you about that Eli real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because there's a whole bunch of people that love Cam Newton and think he's a Hall of Famer, but they don't think Eli's a Hall of Famer.
And I don't understand that argument.
I don't either.
I don't. So when people say that, I don't know. I guess the impact, Cam Newton had an impact in the game. Okay. But so did Eli. And he did it so quietly.
Eli is probably a top 5 clutchest quarterback of all time.
So now, when you say clutch, he is
Like-
he is rated 15th all time in comeback wins, right?
Yeah.
And and number 16 is Joe Montana. So when you look at that resume, that if you say Eli Manning is better than Joe Montana, that says a lot. And when you look at, again, Eli, he's top 10 attempts, completions, yardage, and TDs.
Yep.
And you can't tell the story of the NFL without mentioning Eli.
I mean,
Because when you
he
talk
knocked
about
off
the
Brady
NFL, exactly. When you talk about the NFL, someone's going to ask the question, did a team finish perfect in the NFL? They're going to say, yes, one team did in 1972. But there was another team, but they lost in the Super Bowl. Oh, there was this helmet catch, and who threw the ball? Eli Manning. And there's one thing that Eli has done, and I hate it when people talk about Eli Manning, and the only reason why he's going to be in the Hall of Fame because he has his brother's name.
That makes absolutely no sense.
It's Eli
That's
played in those
ridiculous.
Super Bowls. Eli was the 2-time Super Bowl MVP, not his brother.
Let's not forget he should be a 3-time champion if Burris doesn't shoot himself. He probably would be a 3-time champion.
So this is a fun fact right here. I was lucky enough to be on a live with Brandon Jacobs. Okay. In my opinion, one of the greatest, easy top 5 running backs in New York Giants history. Okay.
Don't
He
forget
said,
Tiki too. Tiki Barber.
We won't talk
He was
about
good
that.
too.
We don't talk about that here.
I like Tiki. He's my favorite running back that the Giants had.
Good for you. I don't like Tiki, man.
Oh.
Tiki, we could talk about Tiki later. We could talk about him later. But
All right, go on with your story.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about Tiki Barber. I was just like, I felt nauseous. So Brandon Jacobs, we're talking on the phone, or Facebook, not Facebook, Instagram, live, right? Because he selected me. I was so lucky to do that. And I had said to him, I think I asked him a question about, what team was the best team you think? He said the 2008 team was the team. And they were, if I'm not mistaken, I think they went 12 and 4 that year. Hold on a second. 2008. Where are we at? Yeah, they went 12-4 that year. We lost in the divisional round. And I want to say, was it Philly that we lost to? Yeah, we lost to Philly. We went 12-5. And Brandon Jacobs was like, we dominated. We knew we were going to win that game every time we stepped on the field. And that was fun. And we had home field advantage, too.
Yep.
God, those are good old days, man. Hey, Tom, I'm so glad that we connected.
Yeah.
I hope to see you
We can do this
Thursday,
again,
brother.
man.
And let me hear it one time.
Let's go, Chuck.
Oh, you're sounding muffled again.
Oh, because my phone's far. I don't have a mic. I'm just talking into my phone.
Oh, no worries.
Let's go, Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you, brother. God, those were good times back then. Man. The Beast. Oh, hell. God, why you got to be a Cowboys fan?
I didn't know
Welcome.
it would be on.
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Welcome. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I got
Yeah,
you.
I'm kind of
Welcome.
nervous.
Don't be nervous, brother. We good. We good. I'm just gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a mess, but that's just
Yeah.
what it is. It's all love.
Yeah.
You live in Dallas?
Nah, I actually live in Tucson.
Tucson?
Yeah,
What you know about Tucson?
born and raised.
What?
520.
520 in the house, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm from Sierra Vista, man.
Oh, for real?
For real. Yeah. What high school you go
Dang.
to? What high school you go to?
Tucson High.
Oh my God! Hey, we used to play. Actually, I threw a touchdown pass against Tucson High.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, man. Like before we actually traveled to the school, they like issued us bulletproof vests. No, I'm kidding. Me stop. Hey, I'm just playing.
No, you good. You good.
Yeah, man, because y'all had those red jerseys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old school Badger jerseys. Yep.
Yeah. But you guys don't wear red anymore?
Oh no, we still do. It's just
You got of course, you guys got newer ones. I mean, shit, when I
yeah, the
played, it was
new
like in the
ones.
90s. Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't played football for like 3 years.
Oh, no worries. Hey, but still,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean, did you play for Tucson High?
Yeah, I only played
Okay.
for till my junior year.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, yeah, welcome. Yeah, well, shit. Now that I know we got some AZ fans, yeah, that's my phone number, bro.
Yeah, I'm
520-720-1714, you know. But I got to
yeah,
say, Colts in the house, though,
yeah.
mighty Colts. But anyway, you got 3 minutes. Let's see what you got, brother.
For sure. Let's see. I'm a Cowboys fan, and growing up, I never liked the Giants or the Eagles, or we can call it the football team for now, because they're probably called the Admirals. But I want to talk about your team today.
Okay, what you got
tonight? And I hear you guys need a general manager now.
Yeah, we need a general manager and a head coach.
And a head coach. I'm like, finally, you guys need a finally you guys fired them. Well,
right.
Get them and retired.
Yeah.
But let's see. I forgot who the owner for the Giants was. What was his name?
Mara and Steve Tisch.
Yes, Mara. So with GM, I kind of think they're gonna keep it in the system, because I was reading an article on it.
Yep, Kevin Abrams.
Kevin Abrams, yeah. I think they're gonna stick with Kevin Abrams. I've been doing like a lot of research, studying, and I came out with. I have it written down. Where I do that? Man, I can't find it. Oh no, wait. I have 3 candidates for the Giants.
Okay.
And it's Hackett from the Packers.
Okay.
Leftwich from the Bucks, and it looks like Patrick Graham I have from the Giants.
Oh, as a head coach. Oh, well, I mean, that's a possibility.
Because he already knows the team. He's worked around the system for about 2 years already. So might as well just give him a shot.
So for me, I would rather have a coach that has head coaching experience. Because it didn't work out for McAdoo, didn't work out for Shermer.
Yeah.
Didn't work out for Judge. It's something that we gotta. We need a head coach with experience. Leftwich. I mean, it sounds like a good idea with Leftwich, and maybe he's ready. But and again, that's just my opinion. That's my opinion. But so I hate to let you go. I hope to see you Thursday, okay? Because I'll be on Thursday.
Yeah.
You know you got to do now though, right? Yeah. And everybody does it.
I'll never do this.
Everybody does it.
You know what? My character got drafted to the Giants, so let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you, brother. I hate to call it, but I'm gonna end with you, McNugget.
Okay.
I see Trayvon, and I do see you, WTF. You can stick around you guys can hang out in the backstage, but I have to go tonight. You got anything you want to add?
We're gonna beat the Steelers.
Fair enough. Let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Hope to see you Thursday. Well, guys, that's a wrap. I'm going to say this real quick. I want to thank every single one of you that came on tonight. And I want to thank every single one of you that came on the past 100+ episodes. Because of you, you can watch this episode on Roku TV. You can watch this episode, Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast. And you can also watch Truce, Cowboy Hippie, The Clary OG, and myself. Guys, all you have to do, if you have Roku TV, please search Northeast Streaming Sports. Roku TV, Northeast Streaming Sports. Please go to their YouTube channel, send them a follow. Please find us on. We need your help. You guys have supported me this long. Just support me a little bit more by just going on Northeast Streaming Sports and download that channel. And every night, 10 o'clock Dallas, Texas time, you get to watch myself, Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast, and or Truce. We would really appreciate this. I would really appreciate this. And it's because of you guys. It is all because of you guys. I'm going to tell you right now, when I started out, I was on this side of the wall, right over here. I barely had stuff on my wall. I had a tray. And just the banners, the big flag, and very minimal stuff. And as you guys came on this show, and as you guys grew up on this show, everything behind me grew. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. This is all because of you. All because I got 120 episodes. You know what that means? We got 120 episodes. And that's not accounting the overtime shows that we do. I thank you guys so much. Man, this has truly been a blessing. And I can't thank you guys enough. And you guys have been there for me for the thick, the thin, the good, the bad, the ugly, the laughs, the tears, the arguments, the debates. Man, we've been through a lot. And the best thing is, WTF, X, Dash, McNugget, Mike, Positive Philly, Gabe, Danny, Luke. God, if I leave you out, I'm sorry. I get to see you guys grow on this show. That's a blessing for me. Now, please, if you can, just Northeast Streaming Sports. Let's see how far we could take this bad boy. Because wherever I go, you guys are coming with me. Believe that. I love y'all. Can't wait to see you on Thursday. Gettleman, Coach Judge, hey, it was fun while it lasted. Let's go, Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy, Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G, man. Let's go, Giants.